where you wanna be, cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey, everybody. Hey. How's everybody doing? Let me know if you can hear me clearly. I'm mic checking. How's everybody doing? Y'all hear me? Ooh, Lord Jesus. I'm gonna have to go get me some water. That's one thing I did not do. So I'm gonna go get some water. But listen, y'all. Listen. I look rough, y'all. I still been moving things around. I know y'all want to see me, but I look like, ooh, child, and who did it and why right now. You hear me? I know y'all want to see me, but listen. I have obtained the documents to the divorce decree, the agreements, the breakdown, the settlement, who gets what, who filed what, who's supposed to be doing what, who's not supposed to be doing what. I have the breakdown. But hold on, you guys. I forgot to give a huge shout out to my favorite people. Those are the ones that's lit up in green. They are my channel sponsors. They are the ones that make sure I come back most days of the week. I used to say every day of the week, but I know I don't come on every day anymore. But most days of the week, you will see me because my channel sponsors want to hear from me. If you would like to become a channel sponsor, all you have to do is go to my page and hit join. Join. Membership starts at $2.99 and goes up to $9, I think, and 99 cents per month, or 12 or something like that, whatever it is. But all you got to do is hit join, read, and you too can become a member, which will be sponsorship to my page. It is a monthly fee that automatically comes out of your bank account once you set it up, okay? Anyway, if you are enjoying this content, please hit your thumbs up for me, please. She said, "More, I inboxed you something today." Oh, you did, Dimitri? All right, I'll take a look in a minute. Thanks, sis. But listen, thumbs up this video before you get too comfortable and go grab you something to drink, bottle water, wine, whatever you need to get yourself in the mood for this breakdown. Okay, she said, "I'm joined on my other account called Blessed Torrent." Okay, thank you. I know who you are. Thank you so much. I appreciate that membership, okay? I appreciate that membership. Listen, I am going to run my copyright disclaimer across at the bottom, as you can see. It basically says the things that I say out of my mouth is based on my opinion, is covered under fair use for the purpose of criticism, comments, news reporting, and teaching, scholarships, and research, okay? So listen, the information that I will be providing you today is for criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, and research, okay? We've heard a whole lot about this case. We've heard her side, his side. Now let's hear the truth. Let's find out what's really going on the legal side of the house, okay? Now, with that said, call me whatever you want to, but I'm also going to put up payment information right now. If you guys will be so kindly to donate toward these court documents, because listen, I'm gonna show you right quick. Even though the $49.99 or $49 or whatever gets you in the system, right? Let me show you right quick. Hold on. It gets you in the system, okay? So I have documents of the hold on. I have documents, right? I have all the documents and stuff. However, in order to get these, it costs additional fees. Let me tell you. Hold on. Let me show you. I'm in the system. When I want to pull up different documents to go over, it's fees. They add up, okay? $7.30, $35, $130, $130, $130, $250, $380, $380, $13.30, $130, $250, $11.30. I'm already in with all these over here that I've downloaded already. So I'm tired of paying $11 and $250 and $1.30 and this, that, and the other. So if you guys want me to break this down, please donate. Please donate. I'm going to put the pay thing back up there. Hold on. I'm going to put it back up there. You don't even have to donate a whole lot. If a few of you guys donate $2, $3 a piece, I have, oh, and also let me put my, are my mods in here? Let me drop my Cash App too. so that I can this is my Cash App as well, right there. That's the Cash App, but you can also Apple Pay, Zelle, Venmo, Chime, whatever you can, $2, $3 a piece or something like that. That way I can recoup some of this money that I am going to download some of these documents, okay? But the one document that I have today is well, I got several. I have several, but I want to break down 2 of them today, okay? She said, give me my rent back or more. I may have to, Carmel Cutie. I took it away because I didn't think that I needed that many, mods, but I may have to just do that. But listen, I downloaded quite a bit, but I have the initial divorce decree, and I also have the agreement, the final judgment, the agreement that they both supposed to be abiding by, okay? They both supposed to be abiding by the agreement, and to be honest with you, they both in violation. They both are definitely in violation. I don't know what's wrong with people that be getting these agreements and just totally just say F it, because they both are in violation. Now, who's in violation more than the other? He is, because even today he came out and put out financial information, and it clearly states that he is not supposed to be putting out no information whatsoever, none. Okay, so if you guys, I'm gonna go get a water. I'm gonna put some soft music on. If you guys can donate toward these documents, hell, if I get enough, I'll go over all these mofos, but it's going to take me days because y'all see, listen, let me show you something. As you can see, which I think is ridiculous, they have 99 plus documents. 99 plus documents. So they was doing the most. They was absolutely doing the most. Restraining order. He put a restraining order on her. She put a restraining order on him. She filing this, he filing this, this, that, and the other. She said, what name comes up on the Cash App? It's Purvis, my husband, Purvis. We call him Jay, but his mama was tripping when she had him. But it's Purvis that comes up on the Cash App. But it's over 99 documents. I can't download all these documents, and we can't do this all in one day, okay? So once I go over the things that I have already downloaded today, I will ask you kindly, do you want to see, what document you want to go over next? But we're not going to be able to cover all of this in one day, okay? We cannot cover all of this in one day. She said his mama was tripping when she had him. His mama may have been tripping. His mama is also in these files as well. Y'all gonna trip out when y'all hear some of the things that they were fighting over, but it was mainly Justin. Justin is and we're gonna go over this $50,000, y'all. We're gonna go over this $50,000, but not yet, y'all. Stop peeking. But we're gonna go over this $50,000, y'all. Y'all know I didn't listen. One thing about your girl, where there's a will, there's a way. But I must say, Candy, one of the members, she gifted me access to the site, which was $49. It's $49 a month, but we're gonna try to get this done in 30 days, in 1 month. But on top of the $49, you have to pay for each document. I never heard of that. I never heard of you have to pay for each document, and some documents cost more than others. But listen, we're gonna go over it, y'all. We're gonna go over this whole agreement. Yes, good Lord, it is, honey. Let me tell you, it's a lot. It's a whole lot. And listen, I even got where he filed an emergency ex parte against her. And girl, when we read it, when we go over it, y'all gonna be on your feet. You're gonna be like, what the hell? What type of devil was I married to? Because the things he wrote up in here, honey, he was trying, listen, this right here. This man was trying to Take that baby, them babies away from Korra, because the things he said in this thing right here. The thing he said in this right here, once I read all this to y'all, y'all gonna be like, OMG. Now, some of y'all probably have already seen this because some of y'all probably have spent the money. Who has already seen it? By the show of hands, who have already seen this breakdown? Who have seen all the things this man has said that she's done? So the things that he's spewing out of his mouth already, he didn't already told the judge. The court knows every single thing that he has said to the public right now. The court already knows. So there's no, oh, I'm going to threaten you and get the kids. I'm going to tell the judge this, that, and the other. He didn't already told the judge all of this stuff that he's been spewing out of his mouth. He's already told the judge, and we're going to talk about it, okay? Now, the things that I am going to try to cover up, I don't know why, because they didn't both put it out there, but I am going to try to cover up the kids' names and their date of birth, okay? We put it on the floor. Other than that, we are putting it on the floor. Listen, these are public documents, and I have to pay for these documents, okay? Each document comes with a different price. Again, if you are just coming in, my mod is dropping my Cash App, my Zelle, my Apple Pay, my Chime down in the comments, okay? If you guys can just donate $2, $3 a piece, or if you feel generous, you can donate more. But if you can donate to help me get these documents, okay, to download it. I have downloaded some, but if you want to see others, we have to get through these first, and then we will talk about it, okay? So if you can, I'm going to go and get some water right quick. Let me remove this. I'm going to go and get me some water because I did not go get water, and I'm going to put some music on for y'all, and I will be right back, honey. Today's going to be a long day. I already know it. I can already see today's going to be long, but we don't have to do it all in one day, y'all. We got tomorrow, the next day, and the next day. I'll be right back, you guys. Okay, I am back. Thank you guys so very much for those that did donate. Thank you so very much. I do appreciate it. So let's put it on the floor. Now, y'all know he came out today yet again with another video. I don't even know if y'all want to break down the video right now, or do y'all want to go ahead and get into it? Let me know which one of y'all want to do. Do you want to break down the video that he just did today, calling Nancy, basically telling her to mind her business? Now he just want to say, this is not your business, Nancy. This is between me and Korra. Let Korra fight by herself. I want to be able to beat Korra, and I can't beat her if you're standing in the way, Nancy. Nancy, please get out of the way and let Korra fight her own battle. I had this one before you came in. So which one do y'all want to hear? Do y'all want to hear him basically Basically telling Nancy, get out of the way, get out of the way. Or do you want to go ahead? Okay, so I see somebody say, go ahead and debunk them lies. Debunk them lies, okay? She said, the more we need a timeout to get them likes up. How many likes do we have? How many likes do we have? You guys have to hit the thumbs up button, please, and thank you. Please and thank you. Get those likes up, please. This way, listen, let me tell you something. If y'all get the likes up, this video will go all over YouTube. So step out for just one quick second and hit that thumbs up button. Let this go out. Let us get this out to tell everybody how Justin is lying on Korra, okay? Please and thank you. 30 seconds. Let's get these likes up, you guys. Okay. Where are likes at? I see somebody said it's at 81 now. Where's the likes at? What is it? Where is it at right now? We got 127 people in the building. We need at least 120 likes. I mean, good Lord. Can I get them? 89 people. Come on, you guys. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. One more break. We're going on one more break. Get those likes up for me, please, and thank you. Okay. If you are new at my channel, if you are new on my channel, please understand that I run a tight ship over here, okay? I do require you to engage because I engage with you guys as well. So I know some people just listen and that's fine, but we can't have a whole room full of listeners, okay? If you are in the bushes, that's fine, but I still need you to hit that like button, even if you are in the bushes. So if you're not pro Korra or if you are team Justin, you still have to hit the thumbs up button, okay? You have to hit the thumbs up button. That's what we require over here on Talk About It with Amore Avenue, okay? All right? What we looking like? What we looking like? What we looking like on those likes? What are we looking like on the likes? What are we looking like? What are we looking like? What are my likes? But what are my likes looking like? We want to make sure this get all over YouTube because Justin like to come out here and say he does not lie. He want to make it seem like the United States court system, legal system, only applies toward Korra and doesn't apply towards him. And he is not accurate, okay? I got 100. Okay, that's good enough for right now. 100 is good enough. Thank you very much. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I do appreciate y'all very, very much. Okay, so where we going to start first? Here we go. Let's go. Right now, we are going to start. Listen, we always have said Korra filed for the divorce, but Justin likes to go and tell people that he filed for the divorce, okay? Well, let's go ahead and put it all out because here's the thing. I showed you proof before, but I did not have access to the entire document, okay? I now have access to the entire document. Now, this is not when she initially filed. I actually have it when she initially filed. Hold on a second. I actually have it when she initially filed. Give me one second. I have it. I downloaded that one. Hold on. She filed. All right, here we go. I have when she initially filed, okay? I have it when she initially filed March the 30th of 2022, okay? Right here it says the petitioner, you see the name? Chekawufamanaya. I may have said it wrong. Chekawufamanaya Anita Dean, okay? Okay, thank you guys, all you guys that have donated toward these documents. I do appreciate it very, very much. But you see it, the petitioner is Chakawufania, how do you say it? Korra, okay, Korra, and Justin is the respondent, okay? So she filed to have the marriage what? Dissolved. Okay, she wanted the marriage dissolved, over with, not no legal separation, not no annulment. She wanted it done, over, finish, completed, whatever you want to say. Okay, so she filed to have the marriage done. Now, I know this is not important, but people was like, oh, she was married 4 years, she was married 5 years, she was married 6 years. She was married before the date of separation for 3 years and 7 months. So less than 4 years before the separation. Okay. Oop, I said I was gonna block out their name. Well, it's been shown now. Whatever, right? All right, whatever. We're gonna act like we ain't see that, right? But anyway, they were married for 3 years, 7 months, up until the date they separated. So the time they got married in America, which was July 21st, 2018, they separated March the 10th, 2022. They separated March the 10th of 2022. Okay. All right. Here we go. Now, Athena was born February the 28th. Okay. And they separated March the 10th of 2022. All right. She asked for the marriage. She said the reason for marriage, the legal grounds, that in America, you have to have a legal grounds to get a divorce. She just said irreconcilable differences, meaning our asses just can't get along. He get on my nerves, I get on his nerves. We cannot get along, okay? It wasn't for adultery. It wasn't for abuse. It was for, we can't get along, okay? We cannot get along. I can't stand him. He cannot stand me. Period. Okay. They had 2 children. We already know who the 2 kids was. And from the beginning, child custody and visitation. Well, in the beginning, because she didn't know that, I'm sure she did this because she didn't know California law. California law is a 50-50 state. Okay. She asked for legal custody to go to her and visitation to go to him. Okay, that was the initial. She asked for her to have physical, legal, and visitation, and she asked for him to just have visitations. Okay, again, this is probably before she found out real fast that's not how America works. Okay, California asked for 50-50. Okay. All right, now spousal or domestic partner support. Spousal or domestic partner support payable to petitioner. Again, she was asking for spousal support. I'm not sure why, but she did. I don't know who was asking her to fill these out with her, but she asked for spousal or domestic support. Okay, terminate the court ability to award support. So she wanted to terminate Justin's right to receive support. Okay. She wanted the support and she was asking to terminate his ability to receive support. Okay. All right. Let's continue. Separate property, confirm and separate property, the assets and debts, which means that, okay, it says the attachment on 9B. We're going to go to attachment on 9B. So it right here says there's no such assets or debt that I know of to be confirmed by the court. No. So apparently they had some type of assets and debt that she wanted separated. So we will find out on attachment 9B what Korra was trying to separate. Okay. All right. Where we going? All right. This is community and quasi-community property. Okay. That's again on attachment 10B. We'll find out what that is. Determine rights to community and quality property, assets, and debts. Again, that's about their debts and what they have. Okay, attorney fees. She was asking for the attorney fees to be paid by the respondent. Okay, and it says petitioner former name be restored. So she was asking for her name to be restored as Chuckawafanya Anita whatever her name is, Obidi. So she was asking for her name to be restored to her original name. You do not have to ask for that, okay? That is not something that is required. You could just say you want to keep the name you already have or whatever the case may be, but it looked like she was asking for her name to be restored. Now, to be honest with you, because hold on. Well, yeah, I saw it where they did restore her name. But I wonder why she said restored to, she didn't put a last name on there. I don't know why she didn't put a last name on there. But apparently she wanted her name to be restored, okay? All right, here we go. I have read this restraining order on the back of the summons, and I understand that they may apply to me when the petition is filed. Okay, so not only did she do a divorce decree, a petition to dissolve the marriage with minor children, she also requested a restraining order. Okay. She also requested a restraining order. We will get into that in a minute. Okay. All right, here we go. Here's the assets. All assets owned by the petitioner prior to the marriage, received by petitioner during the marriage, by gifts or inheritance, or earned by petitioner since the date of separation, all rights of reimbursement and the income of all the foregoing. So it looks like she was asking to be able to keep whatever she required, whatever she had before they got married, whatever she required, like inheritance or gifts while they were married, and any money earned, it says, or earned by petitioner since the date of separation. So anything earned since March the 10th, she wanted to be able to keep. March the 10th of 2022, she said is mine, okay? On this one, it says the petitioner anticipates that all community assets and liabilities be disposed of by a written settlement agreement between the parties. If, however, the parties are unable to reach an agreement as to the disposition of such community assets and liabilities, the petitioner will identify all such assets and liabilities, and if requested by the court, will amend these petitions to set forth herein all such assets and abilities. So basically, she said, I want this shit in writing. I want this shit in writing. Not only do I want to be able to keep what I have in what I've earned since the separation, I want to be able to keep it. Okay, I want to be able to keep it. I want it in writing, though. I don't even want it word of mouth because I don't trust him. I want it in writing. No word of mouth. I want everything in writing. Okay, so it could be enforced. Okay, that's what she asked for. Okay, so that's it for that. That's it. Okay, let's get out of that. But again, she paid the $435, the initial fee, to file for the divorce. She filed for the divorce again. It was done on, the date says, what was it again? I think it was the 30th, but let me see. The 30th of March, 2022 at 11:29 a.m. Okay. This is when she filed for the divorce. Again, this is her petitioner, the one that filed, responded him. Okay. That's enough for that. All right. Now a whole lot happened between her filing to get to the end, to get to the agreement. Okay. But now I didn't download everything. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. I did not download everything, but what I've downloaded so far. Okay. What's juicy? Which one y'all want to go through? Oh, Lord. Let me see. Do y'all want to break down the emergency ex parte he did, or do you want me to go ahead and go to the final judgment and then we can get the meat later? Which one do y'all want to do? Do you want me to go to what he tried to file the emergency ex parte to take the children away from her? Or do y'all want me to go to the agreement that was filed November 20 of 22? The emergency ex parte was in 2023. Which one y'all want to do? Let's go to the 2022 first. Okay, let's do that one. So that was in March. A lot happened between, okay, y'all said the ex parte. Okay, y'all want to go to the ex parte? Let's go to it. Ooh, Lord, it's a lot. It's a lot, it's a lot, it's a lot. It's a lot, it's a lot, it's a lot. Okay. Well, it looks like he did more than one. Hold on one second. So this is August of 2022. All right, so August of 2022. It looks like, let me see who filed this one. This was filed by petitioner plaintiff Korra, respondent Justin. No. Well, I guess the petitioner, because she's the petitioner in the court, but it says, I, Justin Dean, did not give notice to the other party in this action because. Oh, okay. This is ex parte notice not given. So he filed an ex parte without no notice. Okay, this is Justin. He filed an ex parte with no notice given. Right here, you see it. No notice given, meaning that he did not want her to have an attorney to fight this. He says, I, Justin Dean, did not give notice to the other party of this action because I believe that giving notice would make the order useless because the other party would, and he says, she has been unraveling and already placing our children in danger, and I am afraid she will hurt our children. This is what Justin said to these people. This was done in August of 2022. He told the court he filed an ex parte, no notice given, because she has been unraveling and already placing our children in danger. And I am afraid she will hurt our children, is what he said. Okay. I attempted and was unable to inform that no. So he did number one. Okay. He did number one. All right. I declare that the above is true and correct, and that I execute this declaration in Beverly Hills, California, August the 9th of 2022. He told the court he was afraid Korra was unraveling and placing the kids in danger, and he was afraid she would hurt the children. That was in August of 2022. Okay. So that was August 2022. Right? So in January, so August, September, October, November, December, January. In January, well, this is January 12th. This is January 12th of 2023. All right, here we go. Woo, Lord. So proposed ex parte, right? Is RFO. RFO. What does RFO mean? Y'all tell me what RFO means. Mod emergency order for custody visitation ex parte. Okay. I don't know if that's modification or something like that, but anyway, listen. This again is Justin. All right. Justin put in an order for child custody. We see it right here. Child custody. Number 2. Not a restraining order. He wanted child custody of the 2 kids here. He wanted as follows: no visitation to the mother, a pending hearing. So he didn't want the mother to have no visitation. He wanted custody, and he wanted Korra to have no visitation until the hearing had taken place. So basically, he said the children are subject to danger by inattentive parenting and neglect. Okay. It says the orders that I request are in the best interest of the children because the children are subject to danger. Request for order. Okay, thank you, Lynette. The children are subject to danger by inattentive parenting and neglect. Now, let me stop for a minute because Justin said that everything that he filed, he won. He said everything that he filed, he won. Well, we already know that he did not win this. He did not win this, but Justin has told his people that everything he filed, he won. He was denied this. But let's go into great detail because let's read what the judge had to read, okay? This is what he was saying about the mother of his daughters, okay? All right, again, it was for custody, child custody, and he wanted no visitation to the mother pending hearing. And this is the thing that I ask people that are rooting for him. You as a mother, how would you feel if your baby daddy, your kid's father, put in a motion to take your kids? And I want to say at the time the kids was 1 month old or something like that. But anyway, how would you feel if the father of your children tried to take you to court in a country that you wasn't even familiar with to take your kids and say that they don't want you to have no visitation until the court hearing? Imagine that for a minute, okay? Because that's what he was trying to do. And he thought he would win because this is America. He's a white man. She's a black woman. And furthermore, she is from Africa. So he thought that he was going to win. He did not win this. I'm going to go ahead and tell you now. The judge denied this shit, okay? But anyway, here we go. Let's go down to the long. Now, you know how he also said that he was involved in domestic violence? He didn't put anything about domestic violence in here. But anyway, let's continue. Let's continue. Okay. Are y'all ready? Have you got your wine? Have you got your wine? You got your wine, you got your water, you got your milk, you got your Kool-Aid. Do you have your drink? Go ahead and take a sip right quick. Take a sip and sit on down, okay? Okay? All right, here we go. Here we go. So Justin Dean, he says, I, Justin Dean, do declare I am the respondent in the underlying matter. If called upon to testify, I could and would to the following facts as being within my own personal knowledge. Of course, he had to say that, right? My own personal knowledge. What he's saying is, this is based on my opinion, is basically what he's saying. He's saying there's no facts. What I'm about to tell you, there's no facts. What I'm about to tell you, is based on my own knowledge, which means my own opinion. No facts. This is based on my own opinion. But he also says, as to those facts stated on information and belief. Okay? Which means I believe this to be true. I believe them to be true and correct. That's what he's saying. I believe what I'm about to tell y'all is true and correct. I don't have no evidence. I don't have no facts. What I'm about to say out of my mouth to y'all, all this stuff I'm about to say, and look at it, all this stuff I'm about to say about Korra is based on what I believe to be true. This is how I see it, Your Honor. This is how I see it. I don't have no facts. This is how I see it. These are the facts to me, is what he's saying. He had to say that because he don't want to get in trouble for defamation. So that's why he had to go back and say, this is what I believe to be true and correct. This clearly means this based on my opinion. It's based on my opinion, what I believe to be true, okay? I offer my declaration in lieu of personal testimony, which means that, Your Honor, I don't want to be sworn in and put on the stand. So I offer this statement right here. I offer this as substitute to my personal testimony, okay? I make this declaration in support of temporary emergency orders. I request the court for the following: sole legal custody to the father. He wanted sole legal custody, sole physical custody, and no visitation to the mother pending hearing. Basically, he wanted the judge to give him his kids, name him as sole custody of these children, physically and legally, and he didn't want the mother of his children to see his kids at all. He even further went and said, we currently have an agreement of 50-50 custody in place, alternating weeks of our two children. Okay? But I don't want no 50-50. I want sole legal and sole physical with no visitation until the judge hear our cry. Okay? Parties have fully executed a judgment back in December 2022, pending entry of judgment, agreement to dismiss the mutual temporary restraining order and impose terms and conditions on use of social media with the children, all of which she continues to violate. Thus, how do you say that, y'all? Anyway, necessarily this request for order. Okay, necessitating this request for order. So basically, he's saying the procedural posture, right? He's saying, pending entry of the judgment, parties have fully executed a judgment agreeing to dismiss. So they agreed to dismiss the mutual temporary restraining order and impose terms and conditions on use of social media with the children, all of which she continues to violate. So right here, he's saying that they made a mutual agreement, right, to dismiss the mutual temporary restraining order and impose terms, which means that they came to terms and agreements, terms and conditions on the use of social media. So they dismissed. So you remember he said, oh, she's not supposed to have the kids on social media. It looks like they agreed to have it dismissed and impose terms and conditions on the use of social media with all the children. But he said she continues to violate, thus necessitating this request for order. Okay, recent act of child abuse. So he's accusing her of abusing the children. Okay, on January 5th, 2023, after multiple contacts with our family, the Department of Children and Family Services social workers advised me that they will open up a non-detention pension as a result of the substantial majority of calls complaining about the mother. So apparently there was a lot of calls. So his supporters, y'all know how this works. You know how this works. His supporters made multiple calls to CPS in regards to the mother, complaining about the mother. Y'all know that is done quite often. Y'all know that is done quite often to influencers and bloggers that people do not like. If they don't like you, what do? If you have small children, that's why I thank God I don't have no small kids, because y'all can't call CPS on me. Them mofos grown, okay? I am a grandmother, okay? Anyway, apparently, I don't know if he made them call or they just called on their own, but apparently a lot of phone calls went to CPS in regard to the mother. Now, here's the thing about that, y'all. Let me tell you this. CPS is used to that by now, okay? And what they have started doing it is the people that has been calling, they have actually been getting in trouble because they do it to a lot of celebrities. They do it to big-time influencers, and they do it to bloggers with children, okay? After a while, CPS don't even come out no more. After a while, it is a total waste, okay? After CPS has went out a few times and found out, right, that the kids are not in any danger, they're not malnourished, they have a house and a roof over their head, food to eat, and they're not being abused, they tend to just stop going out there, okay? Because they know that people have haters and they know that people call all day long because they want the blogger or the influencer to have their child taken away. Okay, so anyway, again, it says on January 5th, after multiple contacts with our family, the Department of Children and Family Services advised me that they will open up a non-detention petition as a result of a lot of calls. Substantial majority of calls complaining about the mother. Okay, they specifically complain about mother filming the children while at the doctor's office And while a police investigation was examining Athena for bruises. So they called CPS because she filmed her children while at a doctor's office. Imagine that. Imagine calling CPS because the mother had the audacity to film her children at the doctor's office, okay? This should have been enough to deter the mother from continuing to post online showing negative behaviors, okay? So he's saying all the multitude of calls to CPS should have been enough for Korra to deter Korra from posting the kids online showing negative behaviors is what he's saying. So that was on January 5th. January 8th, he said, while streaming live on Facebook, the mother left Athena alone for 20 minutes. I wonder how he knows, because he stalked her. That's how he knows, okay? So on January 8th, hold on. Where was I? Okay, on January 8th, and where was I? Oh, I skipped one. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, on January 8th, I'm sorry. Let's back up a little bit. So on January 8th, she brought an entourage of family members to the drop-off pickup place, and her sister threatened to slap me if I got out the car. A tall male exited the car and approached me and began to rub Athena's back while I held her in my arms. I was scared and nervous and thought he was going to assault me by his aggressive approach. Now, from what I heard, all he said was hi. All he said was hi. This is Nancy's husband, the guy that's shorter than Justin, right? But Justin said a tall male exited the car and approached me, okay? And began to rub Athena's back while I held her in my arms. I was scared and nervous and thought he was going to assault me by his aggressive approach. The mother then took her phone out, pointed it at me, and filmed the exchange all online, which is exactly why Department of Children, Family and Services is concerned, amongst other things. So that's what he told the judge, okay? He told the judge, okay? Now, multitude act of leaving the children unattended. So now he's accusing her. So now this one was a recent act of child abuse. So now this is supposed to be child abuse, okay? The child abuse was filming the children while at the doctor's office, while a police investigator was examining Athena for bruises, okay? That was supposed to be child abuse. Bringing an entourage of family members to the drop-off pickup place, and he was afraid that the tall, black, dark boogeyman was going to attack him. That was labeled act of child abuse. So child abuse again, you guys, child abuse again was filming the baby at the hospital and bringing her family members to the drop-off. That was filed up under child abuse. He accused her of child abuse for those two things, okay? Now, multiple acts of leaving the children unattended. However, on January 2nd of 2023, while streaming live on Facebook, the mother left Athena alone for 20 minutes in the bedroom. She left her apartment to go get her sister in another complex and videoed the whole thing. Athena was asleep. When they returned to the apartment, her sister asked her, "Where's Athena?" And the mother replied, "She is sleeping. I did not want to wake her up." Okay? I don't know about this. Y'all can tell me what happened on that one right there, because I have no idea. I wasn't following the story then. So y'all can tell me, did she leave the baby in the apartment by herself and leave and go to a whole nother complex? Did she get in her car and go to a whole nother complex and left the baby in there? You guys tell me, okay? On that he said that happened on January the 2nd. Okay. So somebody said that part is true. I seen that video. Okay, so Josephine said that part is true. Yes, she did leave her by herself. I seen that. Somebody said, yep, it happened. Somebody said she was in the house, but not by herself. She was with the nanny. So was the nanny there? She had the neighbor come over. Was it a nanny or neighbor? The neighbor was watching the baby. She asked the neighbor to watch her. Okay, I'm hearing people said, somebody said, no, she didn't. That was a lie. Somebody said there was no nanny. She wasn't alone. Okay, so it's mixed reviews. Some people saying that she did have a nanny. Some people saying it was a neighbor. Some people saying, nope, the child was by herself. Okay. All right, here we go. On January 7th, the mother was doing her makeup on Facebook Live while the two kids were in another room. After about 5 minutes, the oldest baby began to repeat that she was hungry. Mother ignored her request. Then, after about 10 minutes, the mother went to check on the kids, and the oldest one was standing on her tippy toes on a child's chair, putting Nutella on a bagel with a butcher knife. This was caught on camera. Mom started to laugh. All right, did that happen? Did that happen on January the 7th? Did the oldest baby say, Mom, I'm hungry, Mom, I'm hungry, Mom, I'm hungry? Then after 10 minutes, she went and put Nutella on a bagel. Did that happen? Y'all tell me, I wasn't there. Okay, so on January the 7th again, same day, the mother was so consumed with her live streaming that she became unattentive to the oldest baby, and the oldest baby, well, I think he meant to both kids, while instructed to climb into her car seat, instead ran into the street. So it looks like he's saying she was so consumed with her live streaming that she became unattentive when the baby was instructed to climb into her car seat. Instead, she ran into the streets, and after 10 seconds, the mother was able to retrieve her. Okay? All right. You guys can tell me what that mean. I don't know. So did she get caught in the street? Not sure. Y'all know I'm just starting the story, so I don't know this. Okay. So now post-judgment harassment has continued. Okay. So what he's saying on this one is after the judgment, the harassment continued on December the 9th of 2022, despite there being clear provision prohibiting either party from disclosing case information and talking about the other party online, which that is true. Neither one of them supposed to be talking about each other online, not even mentioning no subliminals or anything. He said the very next day after we executed the judgment, she released a copy of our stipulations to the public, which inspired members of the public to post and comment. I think he meant her intentions was successful in encouraging people to harass me about a $50,000 equalization payment. Okay. Now we're going to look up what equalization payment means. I think I already pulled it up. Let me just see. I thought I did. Oh, here it goes right here. Hold on. Let's go back to it. Equalization payment. Okay. Now I have it here. Let me put it up right quick. Because he said the reason why he got the $50,000 is because she owed him that money because of Athena's birth. Isn't that what he said yesterday? Did he say yesterday the reason why he was owed that money is because of Athena's birth? Well, that is not true. They did a financial paperwork workup with the amount of money that he had versus the amount of money that she had to give him $50,000, meaning that she had more money than him. Okay, this is what it says, and what's the name of it again? I'm sorry, it is called a equalization payment. What is an equalization payment in a divorce? During the divorce proceedings, couples and courts divide the assets and liabilities with a presumption of equality, right? Meaning that if she has $100,000 and he has $25,000, oh, well, that's not an equal amount. Let's just say he has $50,000 and she has $100,000. They put it together and it makes it $150,000, and then they split it down the middle. You get 75, you get 75. Well, apparently he didn't have shit. And she must have had $100,000 in the bank, and they split it 50-50, and that's how he ended up with $50,000. It had nothing to do with Athena's birth. Whatever money they had at the time of separation, again, if they had $100,000, they let her keep 50,000, and he gets 50,000. So the equalization payment was clearly an asset division in the divorce. It had nothing to do with the birth of Athena. Okay, I'm sure she was making money, and he was making money outside of the birth, because if that's the case, that means that the birth was the only money they've ever made, is what that means. Okay, again, it is a division of that. And let me just put it up here just for those in the back that do not want to believe me. Hold on. This is what this means. It is a division 50-50 in community property states like, what did I say? California. California. Okay? States like California. There's a presumption that all marital properties will be split 50-50. So apparently she was making more money than him, and they split that shit up. Okay? All right. So let's go back to the order. Had nothing to do with Athena's birth. Nothing at all. Sorry, RM. I'm sorry. You didn't get the notification. I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. Hey, you guys that just came to the chat, please hit that thumbs up button. We are breaking down the divorce decree. Listen, for those that just came in, because it looked like I got 100 more people in here. For those that just came in, right? For those of you guys just came in, I'm going to ask that my moderators drop my Cash App and my other forms of payment. If you guys can donate $2 or $3, or if you want to donate more, you can. But $2 or $3 toward these documents, because they do cost money, okay? They are like different prices. Some are cheap, like $1.50 each. Some are $2, some are $3, some are $15, some are $19 or whatever. So these are, Candy Girl just dropped my form of payment. If you could just donate $2 or $3 to help with the cost of these documents, okay? I would appreciate it very, very much. We are breaking down the document, since he wants to come on here and say things like, I won every lawsuit and stuff like that. They both are violating court orders, to be honest with you guys. They are both violating court orders. They're not supposed to be saying shit about each other. They're not supposed to be showing nothing of the divorce decree whatsoever. They both can be locked up right now, literally locked up. They both can be handcuffed and locked up, because they are both in violation of the legal divorce decree. Not just Korra, not just Justin. They both, by the legal law in America, they both can be locked up. Okay? And it would behoove both of them to just hush their mouth before they both be locked up. I don't know why he's just telling her to shut up, because Justin can be locked up too. Because Justin is in violation, just like Korra. They're not supposed to be posting nothing. They're not supposed to be mentioning each other's name. They're not supposed to be doing any of that per the judge. Okay? So they both can take this piece of paper down into the courtroom and have each other locked up. There's plenty of proof out here that they both have violated these orders. If he tried to take her to court, he can get in trouble. If she tried to take him to court, she can get in trouble. They both can be locked up. That's important for both of them to know. So I know that Korra fans don't want to see her in trouble, and Justin fans don't want to see him in trouble. Right now, they are both in violation of a legally bound court order. Okay. Anyway, let's continue. Where we at? Okay, hold on. I told you about the equalization of the divorce. So let's go on. All right. So now again, this is covering multiple acts of leaving the children unattended. Okay. So again, the first one, he said she left the child in the apartment. The second one, he said the child ran into the street. All right. Now the third one, Oh no, the second one he said the baby had to make a Nutella sandwich on her own, and the third one is the baby ran into the street. Now, post judgment harassment has continued on. Okay, he said that she posted the stipulation and she told everybody about the $50,000 equalization payment. Okay, he didn't like that because he probably didn't want nobody to know Korra had to pay him money. Okay, he was probably embarrassed. He didn't want nobody to know Korra had to pay him money. So on January 6th, 2023, she asked June on live video how she got a bruise on her head. Her intention was to make me look bad as a father to the online community of 6.6 million. On okay, which this one I'm sure the judge shook his head through this whole thing. Oh my God. I'm sure the judge shook his head through this whole thing. Like, you know, that was her intentions. See, a lawyer would definitely eat him up. You cannot say that was her intentions. You can't go by that. The court deals with facts, not what you think, not what you thought. They deal with facts. That was her intentions to make me look bad. They would have threw this shit right out the door, okay? Because you cannot go in and say her intentions was, you cannot tell someone what their intentions were, okay? So I'm sure the judge looked at that and shook his head. Anyway, on January 4th, she announced she wrote a book to defame me. It is an issue of parental alienation where she exclaimed, my daughter needs to know what happened from my perspective. What? She announced she wrote a book to defame me. It is an issue of parental alienation where she exclaimed, my daughters need to know what happened from my perspective. He can't stop her from writing a damn book. Is this for real? Oh, Lord. Okay, anyway, background. Here it goes, y'all. It's long, y'all. It's long. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Now, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, this is every goddamn thing this man has been saying online, right? What I'm about to read to you is everything this man has been saying online. Listen, time after time after time, multiple times, this man has been saying this online, which means the threat of taking her to court for this is void and null because he's already did it. That means he already did it, and the judge denied his request despite this long ass emergency custody visitation order that he put in and was denied. He did not win this whatsoever. It was denied. Okay, anyway. Background. I have a very successful business and a sports therapist and chiropractor doctor in Los Angeles, California. Petitioner and I were married on August 18, 2018. I thought they was married in July. Anyway, married on August 18, 2018, and welcomed our first child, June. Our second child, Athena. Petitioners I have separated as of March 10th. In September, the petitioner was hospitalized for 2 days in emergency as she was diagnosed as bipolar. She has not been taking her medication. I believe she is having a mental breakdown. She has also been hospitalized since we have been separated as well. These children are in danger. Maybe he meant these children are in danger, and mom is not treating her condition and is unstable. Okay, so he told the courts. That Korra was diagnosed with bipolar. Okay, that's what he told the courts. And he said she has not been taking her medication. She is unstable, is what he said. Petitioner placed our daughters in danger through aggressive mishandling. Petitioner assaulted our daughter by pulling her left arm and nearly dislocating her shoulder. Everything that we've already heard. Petitioner stated for hours that she regrets the baby being born. The baby was crying the entire time. I called my mother as a witness and asked the petitioner to stop it. The petitioner said, you can put this on record. I regret having the baby with you, Justin. Okay, saying I regret having the baby with you versus I regret having the baby is two different things. Would you agree? Would you agree? Would you agree that I regret having the baby versus I regret having the baby with you? Would you agree that that's two different things? Let me take a drink of water while y'all answer that for me. Answer that for me, please. Okay, thank you. Listen, there's a lot of us out here wish that we can change our baby daddies. Okay, so listen, I don't know who he's fooling, but a lot of us women wish that we can take a damn wand, a magical wand. A lot of us wish that we can take a magical wand and change who our baby daddies are. Okay. So these are two different things. I'm not sure if he knows. I know he's supposed to have a doctorate degree or some of some sort, because someone please tell him that this is not the same thing. Okay. I regret you being born versus, because this is what he said. Petitioner stated for hours that she regretted the older baby being born. Okay. And he said the baby was crying the entire time, right? That and versus I regret having the baby with you. And he put it in quotes, you guys. I don't know if you can see this, but he put it in quotes. I regret having the baby with you, Justin Dean. That's what he said. Petitioner states, I regret having June with you, Justin Dean. So he put it in quotes, okay? It's two different things. I was holding June on my left hip, and I told Petitioner, this is psychologically damaging to June. And I'm going to keep her away from you until you stop saying such things. Now, that's the most pettiest thing I have ever heard. This woman said, I regret having my babies with you, right? I regret having my babies with you. So what does he do? He takes the baby and he says, I'm going to keep her away from you. That's that entitlement shit right there. You hear me? This is what you call entitlement. Now, y'all, I'm just telling it how I see it. Y'all know this is based on my opinion, okay? That's entitlement, to get mad because she said, I regret having a baby with you, Justin. So because she hurt your feelings, with her words, you hold the baby. I'm going to keep her away from you until you stop saying such things. And listen, he blames her. The petitioner sprung up from the bed, nearly causing our infant daughter to fall off the bed. She did what any mother would have done. She jumped up out of the bed and said, no, the hell, you ain't keeping my baby from me. Are you crazy? That is what she did. Okay? Now, you as a mother, would you jump up or would you just lay there when the father of your kid say, I'm going to keep her away from you until you stop saying such things? Or would you jump up and get your baby out this man's arm? Which one would you do? Which one would you do? I will get my damn baby. So this is what he accused her of, trying to snatch the baby arm out of socket, okay? Because she reached for her baby, okay? Anyway, he said, I tried to turn my back to the petitioner to protect June. Petitioner pulled on her left arm, hard enough, because he felt it, okay? He felt it. He felt the pull, right? Pulled on her arm hard enough to turn me back around toward her. I heard a pop in her shoulder, and then the baby let out a loud screech or scratch or shriek that I have never heard before, and I released June so she wouldn't be hurt further, okay? That's what he said. That's him accusing her of placing the daughter, or what he say, petitioner placed our daughter in danger through aggressive mishandling. That's what he's trying to say. He placed her in danger with aggressive mishandling. My mother, Janice Dean, was on the phone during the incident. How was she on the phone? What? She on the phone with all this. Anyway, he said she was on the phone during the incident and heard the entire event transpire. If called upon, she is willing to testify to the incident. I know that this event has negatively affected June since I asked the petitioner to watch the kids for a few hours while I worked on March 28th. Petitioner refused to get out of the car to go upstairs to see her mother. Petitioner refused to get out of the car to go upstairs to see her mother. Petitioner fought me to stay in the car, and I could not get her out with only one hand since I was holding our infant daughter, Athena. So I think he's saying the baby. I think he meant the baby refused to get out of the car to go upstairs to see her mother. I'm thinking that's what he's saying. So he said, I know this event has negatively affected the oldest child since I asked the petitioner to watch the kids for a few hours while I worked on March 28th. Petitioner, I think he means the baby refused to get out of the car to go upstairs to see her mother. The baby fought me to stay in the car, and I could not get her out with only one hand since I was holding our infant daughter, Athena. I'm thinking that's what it means. Anyway, it says, petitioner threatens to unalive me repeatedly. Okay. Petitioner has repeatedly threatened to unalive me. She threatened to poison my food, Lord Jesus, unalive me in my sleep, and hire a Nigerian hitman to take me out in the streets, meaning to hurt me. I have reported this to her psychiatrist, Dr. Bowen, at the Bowen Medical Group on 2 separate occasions via phone call. Now, was Dr. Bowen his friend? Because somebody told me that she was seen by his friend, and he's seen and evaluated by a friend of his. Okay. But anyway, he says, I reported this. So why he reported it to her psychiatrist and not the police? Huh? If she threatened to poison his food, to unalive him in his sleep, and hire a Nigerian hitman to take him out in the streets, why is he telling the psychiatrist instead of the police officer? Anyway, he says, I told her psychiatrist on 2 separate occasions via the phone and asked for it, via phone call and asked for it to be put in her medical records. Oh, Lord, he has the man that documented in her medical records. Y'all, this man said, put this shit in her records. Put this shit in her records so I can get custody of my kids. You hear me? He said, and I asked for it to be put in her records. You can't just ask for things to be put in the records when he don't have proof. That means anybody can lie on you and say this happened. And if the man put it in the records, then he is not a good psychiatrist. Okay? Come on. Are you kidding me? But anyway, he asked for it to be put in the medical records as well as do another psychological evaluation, which the petitioner refused to do. The petitioner refused to disclose with me the results of her evaluation with Dr. Bowen. Okay? Iris Nathaniel, petitioner therapist, recommended an evaluation after petitioner slept in a car and pooped inside the car. Damn! I have a voice recording on July 30th of 2021 and November of 2021 and July of 2022 of her clearly saying, you'll be unalive by the morning and you'll be unalive. And I am going to be, to die a horrible death. These type of threats have occurred frequently throughout a 2-year span in which petitioner threatened by over 50 times. So he's saying that she has threatened to unalive him over 50 times. Okay. On May the 31st, now the court has seen all of this. The courts have seen all of this and still denied Justin Dean what he was asking for. They denied him. They said, get this shit out of here. Get this bullshit out of here, is what they told Justin Dean. Okay, anyway, on May the 31st, 2021, I text the petitioner's father my concern for safety. A true and correct copy of the screenshot of this text message are attached hereto and incorporated as Exhibit 4. Okay, I guess we're going to see that. Let me go ahead and see if I can see it right quick. Let me go to Exhibit 4. Oh, shit. Okay, it must be on another form. Exhibit 4. Okay, I guess I have to see it another way. I have to, they want you to pay for everything. Okay, hold on. Let's go back. All right, so I guess I'm going to have to see on Exhibit 4 because he said he texted the father a concern for my safety text message, which that's all bullshit. That's all he say. He has no proof. None of this right here shows any proof that any of this shit is true. And that's why it was denied. In America, you can't just spew shit out your mouth and the judge is going to believe you, okay? You have to have facts and proof to go along with what you're stating. Obviously, none of this shit was factual. None of this shit was true in the court's eyes, okay? None of this shit was true in the court's eyes because he had to have facts. All of this, what I'm reading so far, is based on hearsay. It is based on Justin Dean, what he told the court. He showed no proof of anything that he accused her of. Anything from the beginning on. He showed no proof. The only thing so far that he says that he have proof of is a text message that he texted her father about his concern for safety. And that don't mean a pill of beans. I think that was the text I saw that he said that she said I will be DEAD by the morning. And it wasn't even a text that Korra said. It was a text that he sent to the father of what he was saying. Basically, like Korra said, I'm going to be DEAD in the morning, basically. Or something like that. So none of this is factual. And that's why it was thrown out, because anybody can get up and say, my wife or my husband did this. And if the judge go by that, it will be a lot of spouses in trouble. It would be a lot of spouses in trouble. But you cannot just go to a judge and say, this happened, this happened, this happened, and that happened with no proof, and they approve it. So he wasted his time on this emergency order because he showed no facts of anything he accused Korra of doing. Okay, let's continue. Petitioner, meaning Korra, is very unstable and is not in her correct state of mind. The petitioner is constantly putting our children in danger, and I am afraid for my children's safety if left alone with her. On March the 28th of 2022, I received multiple messages from concerned fans on Facebook Messenger about Korra being unhinged, neglectful to the children, and several threatened to call child services. A true and correct copy of screenshot of messages are attached herein. So basically, he said to the judge, my fan base on social media, because if I was a judge, this is how I would read this. My fan base, my supporters have told me that they are going to call child services because Korra, my ex-wife, seems to be becoming unhinged, okay? And she's neglectful to the children. The judge threw this out because that doesn't mean, that don't mean shit. Just because your fan base sent you messages via your messenger saying that your ex-wife is becoming unhinged don't mean shit. Okay? It does not mean shit. That just means that either you told them to do it or they did it because they thought it was going to work in the court of law. And the thing about it is, I don't know if these fan bases are from America, because if they are from America, they know that this type of shit does not stand up in court. You cannot just say, oh, somebody from social media said, and it gets stand up in court. That don't work like that in America, okay? So the fans wasted their time and Justin wasted his, okay? And he's supposed to be smarter than that. All right, here we go. Petitioner disregarded a DCFS investigation. Child Protective Services decided to open, listen. Child Protective Services decided to open up an investigation in March of 2022. Petitioner has a significant I can't say the word psychiatric history on or about 2022. Now, let me say this. Petitioner has a significant psychiatric history. From what I've heard is his friend is the psychiatrist that treated her. Okay, so I don't think that can stand up either. I don't know though. Let me just say that. I don't know. But anyway, he says she has a significant psychiatric history on or about 2020. Petitioner was placed a 5-day, I thought it was only 3, but 5-day 5150 hold for a psychological evaluation. Now, she said in her book it was because he fed her edibles. He fed her edibles, okay? But he said she was placed on a 5-day 5150 hold for a psychological evaluation. I sent petitioner several text messages and phone calls. I would call and express my concern over the children's safety. Petitioner would just hang up on me and my text message would go unanswered. Now, as I read this, it seems like he was harassing her or stalking her. So now, if she was placed on a 5-day 5150 hold, why is he calling her expressing the concerns over the children's safety? Anyway, let me just continue reading. But anyway, he says that she would just hang up on me and my text messages would go unanswered. Okay. He said on March 2022, petitioner made threats of posting the recorded conversations online to damage my character. Now, what he's talking about here, posting recorded conversations online, I think that was the recorded conversation that he had with another blogger, and he was concerned that some nude photos or him requesting nude photos of patients would get out. Okay, so apparently Korra found out about that and she threatened to post it online. And he's saying that she made threats of posting recorded conversations online to damage my character. And apparently that's the recorded phone call of him saying, basically, I could lose my license if this gets out. And we need to tell her that we have a video recording of her and tell her sister we have a video recording of her being intimate with a Nigerian to get her to back off and shut up. Okay, y'all remember that one? Y'all remember that one? When that girl, he put that girl, I can't remember her name, Lulu or somebody like that, up, or whoever he was, I'm not sure what the lady name was, to contact Korra and Korra's sister to try to get, she said, read Narlene's comments. Who is Narlene? Who is Narlene? Oh, Nazarene. Nazarene said he's paying people all over the place to harm Korra. I caught a live with the guy talking about ways to hurt or unalive Korra tonight on his live. Truth There is called or giving Justin Dean ideas of ways to get. Oh, wow. Okay. The police need to know that, not me, though. The police need to know that. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. All right. So anyway, where was I? So on March 22nd, the petitioner made threats of posting the recorded conversations online to damage my character. Petitioner attacked me and I ran out the room in fear of having a physical altercation with her. Petitioner chased me out of the house. Petitioner continued to chase me onto the street. I was unable to access her cell phone due to her changing the passcode and returned the phone and promptly left the situation. Wait a minute. What is he saying? He said the petitioner attacked me and I ran out of the room in fear of having a physical altercation with her. Petitioner chased me out of the house. Petitioner continued to chase me onto the street. I was unable to access her cell phone due to her changing the passcode and returned the phone and promptly left the situation. She was chasing him for her damn phone. What the F is he talking about? He took her phone. This man is so stupid that he is admitting to the judge that he took her phone. Listen to this guy. Listen to this, guys. He says on March 22nd, the petitioner made threats of posting a recorded conversation online to damage my character. So apparently there was recorded conversations of them, right? He snatched her phone. You see how he left that out? You see how he left out, I snatched her phone and took off running, right? But this is what he says. Just hear me out for a minute, because he says petitioner made threats of posting the recorded conversation online to damage my character. Then he skips and says she attacked me and I ran out the room of fear of having a physical altercation with her. She chased me out of the house and she continued to chase me on the street. He never at this point told why she attacked him and chased him out of the house and into the street. But then his dumb self comes back around and say, but I was unable to access her cell phone due to her changing the passcode, and I returned the phone and promptly left the situation. He snatched her damn phone. He snatched her phone and took off running, and she went running behind him. I'm not even a lawyer or a judge, and I can tell you what happened in this situation. He comes back and says, but I was unable to access her phone due to her changing her passcode. She changed the passcode, so you weren't able to get in there to delete whatever she had and was threatening you with, okay? So he says, I returned the phone and promptly left the situation. Now, I doubt if he just returned her phone and left the situation. If he couldn't get in her phone, I guarantee you he broke that shit up. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? He didn't hand her back her phone. When you want to get in somebody's phone to delete something and you can't because they didn't change the password, what are you going to do? You're going to break that MFR up. You're going to crack it in the middle of the street is what you're going to do. She ran behind him to get her phone, and I guarantee you, because he couldn't get in there because she changed the passcode, he destroyed her phone, but he left that out. But this is a man that says he lies zero, that he do not lie. He do not tell any lies, okay? All right, here we go. Okay, he says, I was unable to get in the phone due to her changing her passcode. Why does the lawyer want to know that shit? I mean, the judge want to know that shit. He said, I returned her phone and probably left the situation. He's lying. Petitioner has made repeated threats to make me appear as an abusive man on the internet. A true and correct copy of the screenshot of the threats are attached here too and incorporated herein. You know, Justin did not do this. I mean, no lawyer did this. Justin did this by himself. There's no way a lawyer would have advised him to do this because this sounds very elementary, okay? Very, very elementary. Justin did this himself. No lawyer did this, okay? Petitioner wishes to destroy my ability to earn money for our children and my respected reputation. In April of 2022, she posted online that I slapped her 3 months pregnant. Oh, it should be slapped her while 3 months pregnant. And that I physically assaulted her, resulting into a miscarriage. Petitioner has continuously tarnished my reputation by repeatedly threatened to tell the public that I am a wife beater and an abusive man. A true and correct copy of the screenshot conversation of the threats are attached here too and incorporated herein, Exhibit 2. Ongoing online harassment and breach of child's privacy. Petitioner has slandered me over 30 times and frequently disclosed our private family information and disclosed information about our daughters online. On April 2022, when I was served the petition restraining order, when I served the petition petitioner restraining orders under false accusation. Korra and the two friends recorded our interactions without my consent or knowledge. That is the one that he called her the C word, the W word, the H word, and said that he would do it until the children turn 18. Okay. So he's saying, when I served the petitioner restraining order under false accusation, Korra and her two friends recorded our interaction without my consent or knowledge and added an audio video from a different interaction that was recorded after she assaulted my daughter May 5th. So now he's lying and saying that they added an audio clip from a different interaction. He's saying that they added the audio clip after she assaulted the daughter. That's when he called her all type of user. Okay, so now he's trying to say that that was recorded after she assaulted my daughter March the 5th. The camera was secretly set up on the countertop, and the two women were purposely trying to provoke me to anger. Okay, he said the reason why he said the things that he said because they were trying to provoke him to anger. Okay, this was an attempt to tarnish my reputation and make herself appear to be a victim of domestic abuse. This was shared on Instablog, Africa's largest Instagram post of 4.6 million, and has been shared to hundreds of other blogs. I have been receiving hate messages and negative reviews on my business since this occurrence. This is obviously slander, and it surely will occur again. Judge, Your Honor, it's going to happen again. It's going to happen again, Your Honor. Estimated views on this video has been around 40 to 100 million around the entire internet, including Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. A true and correct copy of the screenshot conversation of these threats are attached here to and incorporated here within as Exhibit 7. She has said the children are not safe with me and that they've been abused and that I kicked them out and they were homeless in the street. She has made these statements publicly and online. This happened from April of 2022 to the current month of 10 different occasions. I can see why the judge denied this order. Okay, I can see why the judge denied this order. This is all a bunch of bullshit, to be honest with you. I'm just going to keep it a buck. All right. Yeah, that's why the judge threw it out, because it's a bunch of bullshit. I cannot believe a doctor wrote this. Like, I'm not even a doctor, don't have a doctor degree, and I would have sold a story better than this. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right, the child is in the sink near the garbage disposal. Petitioner has blocked me on social media so I cannot see her live videos. What's wrong with that? Why are you stalking your baby mom online? Okay, he told the judge. She blocked me, Your Honor. I can't see her. I want to be able to see her, Your Honor. Please make her not block me, Your Honor. I need to see Korra. I need to see her. Please, I need to see her. Anyway, petitioner has blocked me on social media so I cannot see her live videos. Petitioner has fans on her social media, and concerned fans reached out to me to send me images of June playing in a sink with the garbage disposal switch in arm's reach. June was in the background video in the sink for over 5 to 10 minutes, and she told June to get out of the sink, but made no efforts to get our daughter out of the potentially disastrous situation. As a result, the numerous threats from fans to call CPS and previously mentally health problems, I went to pick up our children and take them to a friend's house and give her a break. I was concerned. I am a concerned witness. I am concerned witnessing extreme acts of child endangerment. It caused me to take action. Petitioner created an unsafe living environment of our children, and I needed to get the children out of this unsafe environment with their mother. So he went and stole the children, okay? He went and stole the children. That's when this happened. He stole the kids, and she got them back, and he got a restraining order on his ass, okay? Child unattended and bleeding by the pool. Do y'all see how petty this man is? Do y'all see where I'm going with this? This man is very petty. Anyway, child unattended and bleeding by the pool on April 24, 2022. Chikawafani, I thought he always referred to her as the petitioner. Okay. So anyway, Korra was live on Facebook. I thought she blocked you. Anyway, Korra was live on Facebook while with June at the pool of her apartment complex. She is seen with her back turned to June. Lord forbid if a mama turn her damn back. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus, don't turn your back on your children or you gonna get in trouble, honey. You better be watching them 24/7. Don't turn your back on your children because you gonna have a baby daddy to tell the judge that you turned your back on the kids. Anyway, she is seen with her back to June and letting her play unattended by the pool, representing a drowning risk. She was so focused on her Facebook video that a pool attendant had to bring June to her and stated, "Your daughter is bleeding." Okay. On April, on April 26, 2022, she could have been bleeding from a mosquito bite. Hell, anything. Oh, Lord Jesus. On April 26, 2 days later, he's still stalking her. Korra posted her exact address on her Instagram story where her and the children live because she was in a public fight with another blogger that stole from her and her children. I don't know why that fell up on the child unattended and bleeding by the pool. I'm not sure how that one fell up under child unattended and bleeding by the pool. Anyway, Athena sustained a head injury from neglect. Oh, Lord. Jesus. Huh? Huh? This man, would y'all want this man as your baby daddy? I'm just saying. Lord Jesus. Athena sustained injury from neglect on August. Hold on. So this is April. Oh, wow. He let her rest from April. You see April, May, June, July, August. Okay, for 4 months, he didn't see her do nothing neglectful. Okay. So on August the 2nd, 2022, Korra was on Facebook Live with the infant on the couch unattended. Lord forbid she left the damn child on the couch by herself. Our eldest daughter was jumping on the couch, and off camera, you could hear a loud thumping noise indicating that Athena had fallen off the couch and immediately started crying. God dang. Well, you want to know how many times my kid fell off the couch? We gonna digress, okay? Because both of them hit their head off the bed and the damn couch. Oh my God. He said that she was injured from neglect because she fell off the couch, honey. Have y'all kids ever fell off the couch? Child mine that fell off the couch, fell off the bed. Listen, my son was so busy one time. He was in my arms. He was just jumping around, so just jumping around in my arms that he fell out my damn arms. My son fell out my arms. My arms. He fell out my arms, okay? Because he was a busybody. And he hit that damn head on the floor. Okay. He's 32. He just fine, y'all. He's still alive. Anyway. All right. So he said, and he didn't even see it. He said it sounded like a loud thumping noise indicated Athena had fallen off the couch and immediately started crying. Okay. When Korra brought Athena into the camera view, she had a large lump over the left temporal region indicating swelling. Due to my work in professional sports working with concussions, I know the danger of brain bleeds in the temporal region, and I was concerned. I was stalking her videos, and I was so concerned. I requested on the Talking app that she be taken to the hospital for evaluation. Korra ignored my message and did not respond to me until the following day, and only responded, "She is fine. I checked." Okay. Korra is well aware of my advanced training in concussion management, and if a brain bleed would have been present, it would have been too late to get her to the hospital without complications. He mad because she ignored his ass. She responded the next day. She fine. I checked. And he mad because a narcissist want you to respond right then and there. If they call you, they want you to pick up. They can't stand when you block their ass, and they cannot stand when you ignore their ass. So the fact that he stalked her on social media, stalled or assumed the baby fell, right? We're going to say she did because she said she's fine. I checked. So stalked her on social media and sent her a message in the parenting app because she didn't jump when he said jump, right? Because he was not in control of the situation. He grew angry and he told the judge about it. Okay. He told the judge. Okay. All right. Patterns exposing the child nudity online. Okay. On August the 6th of 2022. Hold on. This was August the 2nd. So 4 days later, he mad at her. On August the 6th, he was still stalking her. Okay. Korra was on Facebook Live, and June was sitting on the chair in the background, repeatedly lifting her dress, exposing her genitals to Facebook audience due to not wearing any underwear. Oh my God. Are you serious right now? On August 19th, so he waited a few days. Korra was on Facebook Live and positioned the camera in front of June to put on her shoes. June was wearing a dress, and very close up view of my daughter's underwear was present for nearly 8,000 viewers to witness. Lord forbid if 8,000 people see your child's underwear. This doctor told the courts all of this shit. All of it, everything that he continually tell the world, he's already told the judge, and they dismissed this shit. So if a judge looked at all of this and said, your restraining order, your emergency custody order to take full custody of the kids physically and legally, and the mother cannot have no contact with her children, is denied. They denied it. Okay, they denied it. I wonder why. Huh? I wonder why. Because the judge can read straight through this petty ass shit. Okay? By the time the judge read the third paragraph, he probably didn't even read no more. No, I'm sure he read it all. But he probably thinks Justin is crazy. Okay, further recent acts of abuse and neglect. On August the 14th, okay, he dipped back. Look, August the 19th, so he dipped back August the 14th. The petitioner was building a piece of furniture and became annoyed with my eldest daughter. Lord forbid if you ever become annoyed with your damn toddler ass kids, you need to lose custody, okay? If you become annoyed, all right? So anyway, she became annoyed with my eldest daughter. She then struck her with a piece of wood on the head. What? What is he saying? Oh, he has accused Korra of striking his daughter in the head with a piece of wood. Now, I just do not believe that. He said, you can clearly hear my daughter being crying after being hit by the object. This man said that she hit the daughter on the head with a piece of wood. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay, anyway. On August the 19th, then he dipped back because he was on August the 19th. Then he went to August the 14th. Now he's back on August the 19th. Korra was doing her makeup in the bathroom for several minutes on Facebook Live. She then left the bathroom to retrieve the then 6-month-old Athena on the countertop unattended. She then left the bathroom to retrieve. Then 6-month-old Athena was on the top unattended and unstrapped to prevent a fall from the 4-foot countertop. So did she fall? And unstrapped to prevent. Hold on. She left the bathroom to retrieve. I'm assuming he means to retrieve the then 6-month-old Athena, or to retrieve then 6-month-old Athena on the countertop, unattended and strapped to prevent a fall from the 4-foot countertop. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what he's saying. It sounds like he's saying, I don't know if she went to retrieve the 6-month-old or she left the 6-month-old unattended. I'm not sure what he's saying right here, but it sounds like he's trying to say both. She went to retrieve the 6-month-old. Then it sounds like she left the 6-month-old unattended and unstrapped or something to that effect. I'm not sure exactly what he's trying to say. If y'all know, let me know in the comments. On August the 22, just days later, Korra accused me of sending her racial hate emails to her from a fake email. And on the Talking Parenting app, she said they traced those racist emails to your computer. Then later on August the 22nd, on the same app, she said, if this is confirmed, this is really bad, indicating she was lying. Oh my God. She made similar statements on August the 28th on the Talking Parenting app. You and your racial cohorts are a serious threat to the health of me and my children. I reminded her of the RO restraining order and I have on her against harassment, and she ignored. She used Talking Parenting and Facebook Live to accuse me. On August 26th, which is just days later, Lord Jesus, I received a phone call from John Adams Middle School, where my daughter attends preschool, and a teacher made complaint that my daughter was coming to school with no underwear on while wearing a dress and no t-shirt under her jacket. What? Oh my God. Where's all this at? Where's the phone call? Where is the email? Where's that? Where is all of this proof? He didn't show the judge any of this. Anyway, on August 28th, Korra was on Facebook Live and left June unattended for nearly 20 minutes in a bathtub while taking a bath. Lord Jesus. June walked out into view of the camera with full frontal nudity, asking for help to dry her body. Lord Jesus. On September 2nd, we finished with August. Yeah, we finished with August. September the 7th, Korra went on Facebook. Korra to state that hold on, Facebook to state that it's been 7 months since I was kicked out of my marital home, which is a lie, to get her followers to harass me. So I guess she went online saying it's been 7 months since she's been kicked out of her marital home. He said, which is a lie, to get her followers to harass me. Okay. The next day, Korra went on Facebook Live and stated, I prayed that the girls would not be susceptible to harm anymore, indicating that the girls was in harm when living with me. This was done to encourage her 6.3 million followers to harass me, which occurred on hundreds of occasions. Lord Jesus. Oh, just days later, on September the 11th, 3 days later, Korra was on Facebook Live, and in the background, you can hear June asking for help because she needed to go poop. Her request for help was not answered due to Korra being forced or focused on her audience. June then walked into the background with her pants around her ankles, exposing her full nudity. What effing kids do? Like, this man is crazy. He stalked her just to report to the judge every effing thing that happens. Like, this man is crazy to me. Anyway, on September the 13th, which is 2 days after, Lord, that was a lot of stalking. Korra was on Facebook Live stating that she is writing a book about our divorce. Oh, Lord, so I'm sorry. So Korra was on Facebook Live stating that she is writing a book about all divorce proceedings and anything you would like to know. This included audio books. She also published a story on her Instagram story. I am going to tell it all at the end. He told the judge this. On September the 29th, she admitted to writing a defamatory book stating, "You cannot silence me. as she is going to talk about all the abuse you did to me in the marriage. Wait a minute, hold on. He says, on September the 13th, Korra was on Facebook Live stating that she is writing a book all about all divorce proceedings and anything you would like to know. This included audiobooks. She also published a story on her Instagram stories. I am going to tell it all at the end. On September 29, 2022, she admitted to writing a defamatory book stating, "You cannot silence me," and she is going to talk about all the abuse you did to me in marriage. How did she admit to writing a defamatory book? What? Oh, Lord Jesus. On September the 18th, Korra was on Facebook Live and she was cooking dinner, and she made the statement that she is waiting for June to say, "I don't want to go back," insinuating Justin's house. This was said in front of June. Who wants to marry him? On September the 19th, a day later, he's still stalking her. Korra was on Facebook Live because she claimed that the school turned June away due to a head injury and needed to be evaluated by a doctor before she could be admitted to school. She stated that, "Don't throw my child on the floor to have head injury, doctor, just because you want to sell bonnets." She went live during the pediatrician visit, and June stated that the injury occurred at mommy's house. And Chuckawolfania was noticeably upset, likely because she wanted her to say it occurred at daddy's house. Telling the judge this, y'all. He's telling the judge this. She went live at the pediatrician, and June said, "No, this injury occurred at mommy's house." And he said Korra was noticeably upset, likely because she wanted the baby to say that it happened at daddy's house. The pediatrician stated the injury looked like a bug bite that was healing. It should also be noted that Korra was on Facebook Live on September the 18th after she picked up the children, and no marks was presented on June's head. Okay. On June 21. Wait a minute, he went back because he went from September. Now he went back to June. Okay. How did he skip June? All right. Anyway, on June 21, 2022, I messaged Korra on the Talking Parenting app because a video was sent to me of her filming herself driving with the kids, and many concerned fans noticed that my infant daughter was in a forward-facing car seat. Oh, Lord Jesus. Korra got something on her hands, baby. Oh, Lord. She went driving with the kids, and many concerned fans noticed that my infant daughter was in a facing forward car seat. Breaking California law. There were several threats to call CPS, and on August the 4th, during a drop-off, I noticed she still hadn't changed the car seat. Oh. I'm laughing because it's petty. He's so petty, Maddie. Oh my God. I warned her on the Talking Parent that if she hadn't changed the seat by Monday, hold on, let me, he didn't warn her. I threatened her on the parenting app. You heard me. I threatened her on the parenting app that if she hadn't changed the car seat by Monday, that I would call CPS my damn self. Okay? I warned her. No, you threatened her. Her response was to call me a fake doctor, a fake human, a born liar, and manipulative narcissist. He said her response was to call me a fake doctor, a fake human, a born liar, and a manipulative narcissist. She put him on the floor. She hurt his feelings. And continue to do a prayer in that I would never find peace in the life or the next one. He told the judge that Korra prayed that he would never find peace in this life or the next one. I'm only laughing. Oh, the judge. She prayed that I never find peace. Oh my God, Justin, are you kidding me? He told the judge, oh Lord Jesus, he told the judge, Your Honor, she called me a fake doctor and a fake human. She called me a born liar and a manipulative narcissist. She also prayed that I never have peace in this life or my next one. My God. Can you say petty? Can you say petty? On August the 5th, when asked on the Talking and Parenting app if she had replaced the car seat to a forward-facing position, she responded, I've never had it in any other car seat. A video I took on August the 1st clearly shows two forward-facing car seats, indicating she was lying. On October the 9th, I noticed that rather than get a legal car seat, she just switched around the forward-facing car seat backwards in the car, making a more unsafe driving situation for our infant. Oh my God. On Sunday, October the 17th, I was carving pumpkins on Facebook Live. I announced it was time to go to mommy's house. I told her not to say that. Her response was, I don't want to stay at mommy's house. I want to stay with daddy. The next day, the petitioner on Facebook Live accused me of grooming June to make me appear as a bad parent and then encouraged her 6.5 million followers to harass me. Now, sometimes, a liar will tell you things like the way he said this. Look, he said on Sunday, October the 17th, I was carving pumpkins on Facebook Live. I announced it was time to go to mommy's house. I told her not to say that. Her response was, I don't want to stay at mommy's house. I want to stay with daddy. So why did he tell her before she actually said it? That was weird. Anyway. The next day, the petitioner on Facebook Live accused me of grooming June to make me appear as a bad parent. She looked like she loved her mom to me. I don't know. But anyway, now let's go down to choking hazards due to neglect. On October the 20th, she placed a large bowl of salad in front of our infant daughter and walked away. Athena grabbed the cabbage and then started to choke on it. Mother removed the cabbage from her mouth. All was done on Facebook. Oh my God, that's neglect. Okay, Lord Jesus. My peace of mind is disturbed by her online harassment of me and constant neglect of our children. I filed this motion in order to protect our girls from further risk of harm. I have done everything possible to de-escalate these matters, including reaching a stipulation containing provisions prohibiting violation of child's privacy, disclosure of divorce proceedings, and information and neglect statements about the other party. Since signing the judgment on December 22, Mother has violated our agreement multiple times, and worse yet, continue to stream online our children and showcase the behaviors of neglect so often that DCS has launched an investigation. I believe by acting promptly to safeguard our children from the dangers posed by mothers' inattentiveness, which places them at substantial risk of harm. I pray the court issue an order restraining her from further acts of abuse and award me temporary legal and physically custody in order to stabilize the children in the event DCS do remove the children from the mother's care. I declare under oath and under penalty of perjury that foregoing is true and correct under the law of state of California. He was denied. Okay, I'm going to show you that he was denied. But listen, this joker right here tells you where it says right here. Let me show you. Where he says, Mother has violated our agreements multiple times and worse. Okay, hold on. Since signing the judgment in December of 2022, Mother has violated our agreement multiple times and worse yet, continued to stream online our children and showcase the behaviors of neglect so often that DCS has launched an investigation. Okay. When he sent this before the judge, that's when the judge, I believe, now, let me just say this. I'm gonna talk about it as it come up. I believe that's when the judge says neither one of you guys can post the kids online, okay? So anyway, he was asking for, again, let's see, let's go from the front for those that just came in. He was asking the judge to grant him sole legal custody, sole physical custody, and no visitations to the mother pending hearing. Okay, a hearing could have took 90 days. It could have took, 6 months. It could have took a year. He wanted the mom to have no visitation to her 1-month-old child, or however old she was at the time. Okay, he wanted the mother to have no visitation to her girls. Okay, all right, that's that one. Let's bring let's go to the final. Hold on 1 second. Okay, wait a minute. So that was March. Hold on, let me see. That one right there was January 2023. January 2025. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to see when they denied it. They denied it. I got it, y'all. Hold on. So January 2025, it says entry of judgment. So then they must have done it. So that's notice of entry of judgment. Hold on. Let me see this one. Oh, let me let y'all see what I'm doing. Okay, let me read this right here. Again, this is the temporary. Okay, he said the temporary emergency ex parte orders are needed to help prevent an immediate loss of irreparable harm to a party or to the children in the case, help prevent immediate loss or damage to property subject to disposition in the case, set or change procedures for a hearing or trial. The following temporary order expires on the date and time of the hearing schedule unless extended by the court. Okay. That is what he was asking. Okay, now this is what I think he showed. Now listen to this. This is on the 19th, which let's go back out right quick. Hold on. I think this was done on the 19th as well. Let's just see. This was filed. What day was this filed? On the 12th. So the emergency custody order was filed January the 12th of 2023. Okay. So this one was filed January 19th of 2023. Okay. It says other orders. Hold on 1 second. Let me just make sure I'm not skipping anything. Okay. All right. So this one says neither party may post any videos, photos, or live stream the minor children on any social media platform, nor allow the minor children to appear in any pictures, videos, or live streams posted to any social media platforms without further court order. Without further court order. They've had a court order since then in April. We're going to go with that one as well. Without further court order, neither party may take videos, photos, or live streams any interaction between the parties in this matter until further court orders. Only petitioner and respondent may attend any exchange of the minor children. No third parties are permitted. Okay. So the judge denied, and I'm gonna show you in a minute where he denied everything. However, he did put in place that they cannot post the videos of the baby, any photos, videos, or live streams of the kids, nor can anybody show up during the exchange. Okay. So when Justin says he won, he didn't win, right? He didn't win because winning would have been he would have received temporary legal and physical custody. So he didn't win, but that's when the judge said nobody can post the kids, nobody can post videos, and nobody can show up during the exchange. Of all the shit he wrote in the emergency ex parte, the only thing the judge entertained was two things. Two. He didn't care about the rest of the stuff. He entertained two things. One, can't nobody post the kids. Second, can't nobody show up during the exchange. So the entire, all the background, all the this is what you need to know, judge, because she's a bad person. The judge threw all of that out. Okay. And the judge only entertained two things. Nobody can post the kids, and nobody can show up during the exchange. Okay. Because again, listen. Again, during the ex parte, during the hold on. Oops, let me get back to it. What did I do with it? During all of the write-up for the ex parte, he spoke on a lot of different things. He spoke on him being afraid with the drop-off of the entourage of people. He spoke on her posting the kids online multiple times. Okay. Nowhere in here did he ask for the kids to be taken offline. That is what the judge came back and put in order. Neither party can post any videos or photos. Okay. And only the petitioner and the respondent, the mommy and daddy, can be at the exchange of the minor kids. No third parties are permitted. Okay. So basically, he wasted his time. All right. All right. So I'm going to, let's go to, all right. What else? Entry of judgment. Okay. When I open the entry of judgment, it's not telling me. It just says it was dissolved, dissolution. This is not, I certify that I am not a party in this cause. Okay. Oh, this is dissolution, judgment of dissolution. Anyway, this is not, I actually don't know what that's for. So let's go out of that one. Let's go back for a minute and let's go over. There was a whole lot of contempt of court and shit. Let's go over. Let's go over. I want to go over the thing that they're both violating. Hold on. And that is, okay, right here. This is what I want to go over. Because it's long. All right. So this is their final judgment. Okay. Hold on one second, you guys. Hold on. All right. Sorry, I had to go get me some more water. Sorry about that. She said, where is Korra's response? We thought Korra was vulnerable and isolated. He attempted to use the legal system to intimidate her. He's a nasty, evil son of a bitch. Or more, because Korra asked for that when they went to court. Didn't he actually tell the judge that was his only source of income by posting the children? I haven't downloaded everything, Melinda. I only downloaded some stuff. I'm going to get to it, okay? But I want to show this right quick. So this is what they settled on when you get a divorce, right? You go to mediation and y'all agree. Excuse me, y'all agree on terms. Y'all literally sign off and agree to certain terms, okay? So the mediation was done November the 18th, right here. This is a dissolution settlement agreement. They agreed on this in the Superior Court of California, okay? Los Angeles, November the 18th at 9 a.m. They agreed to this, okay? They are both in violation, okay? It says the following is a settlement agreement for the incorporation into judgment. The terms are following. Neither party shall name, reference, or mention the other party directly or indirectly. Indirectly mean subliminals. Indirectly mean my ex-wife, my ex-husband, my baby daddy, my baby mama. Okay, so or mention the other party directly or indirectly in any public forum or social media, including but not limited to Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Okay. Neither party shall disclose the confidential nature of the ongoing custody proceedings or disclose development in the divorce case. Social media posts regarding the children shall be, listen to this one right here. Social media posts regarding the children shall be tasteful, and the party shall supervise the children properly when online. Now, this was done in November of 2022. So I'm assuming something happened after that, because upon the dissolution settlement, they were able to post the kids online. Right here it tells you. Number 3, social media posts regarding the children shall be tasteful, and the parties shall supervise the children properly when online. Again, I'm going to say something else may have came out after that, but as of the final agreement of the divorce, they were both able to post the kids online. Number 3 says that, okay? Children can't be the focus. Now listen to this. Now this is interesting. Children cannot be the focus of the content of posts on the personal profile of the parties. Meaning they cannot be the focus. Meaning that, if they just somehow walk by or whatever, then that's fine or something like that. But they cannot be the focus of the content. It can't be like, look at June riding her bike today. Watch June learn how to ride a bike. Watch June learn how to tie a shoe. Watch June learn how to shoot a basketball, okay? So cannot be the focus, right? It says neither party shall encourage any other person or third party to threaten or post disparaging statements about the other party. Now, we have heard Justin tell his people to report her. I know I've heard it myself. He said, report her. Every time you see my child online, report. I've heard him out my own ears. Now, I can be a witness to Korra and tell the judge that I heard out my own ears that he told his fans to report her every time she showed her kids online. I've heard him say that, okay? That's harassment. He's not allowed to do that, okay? Neither party shall identify or name the other party's phone number, home address, business address, or business entity anywhere online, okay? So he can't pull up how much she made. He can't say anything about her business, her home address. He's not supposed to be talking about anything dealing with her phone number, her home, or anything of the such, okay? Neither party shall make direct or indirect references, vile threats, or comments about the other party. So they're not supposed to even be commenting on each other. So what he's doing right now with I want to tell my side of the story, he is violating court orders. Justin Dean is violating court orders. He is violating court orders saying, I want to tell my side of the story. This is what happened. This, and this. He is in violation of the court orders. Okay, that ain't all. The duration of length of disagreement shall be when the court cease to have jurisdiction over the custody aspect of this case, meaning when they leave California, or if they leave California. I don't even think if they leave California, whenever the jurisdiction, right? See, whenever disagreements, should I say, when the court cease to have jurisdiction over this case, it is in order. Okay. The party shall encourage family and friends not to disparage the other partner, other parent, meaning that him bringing his mama online to say anything negative about Korra was a violation of court orders. It says right here, the parties shall encourage family and friends not to disparage the other parent, okay? Spousal support shall be 0, and the court shall terminate its jurisdiction to award either person spousal support. So no child support, no spousal support. 0, 0. Nobody gets spousal, nobody gets child. Child support shall be set at 0. Each party shall pay their own cost of child care under the custodial time. The parties are awarded joint legal custody with no tie-breaking authority for either party and joint physical custody. Visitation schedule should remain week on, week off. The parties shall dismiss their prospective DVRO, domestic violence restraining order, without prejudice. So all domestic violence restraining orders had to be thrown out without prejudice, okay? Without prejudice. Without prejudice mean that if a DV case occur or something like that in the future, they can definitely get a restraining order, and you can have a domestic violence restraining order against an ex-partner or a child's parent, okay? So right here it says the party shall dismiss their prospective domestic violence restraining order without prejudice. Without prejudice again mean, because with prejudice mean that you can't do it no more. Without prejudice mean that you can put another restraining order in place if need be, okay? There should be only peaceful contact between the party. Each party is allowed to travel outside the country with the children for up to 3 weeks per year. The children shall not miss school. Oops. The parents should share their itinerary with each other, including flight information and addresses of all locations that the children will be staying during their travel. The non-traveler parent shall have FaceTime for up to 20 minutes on Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. The traveling parent shall furnish proof of the round-trip ticket to the other parent, which means if she would take the kids to Nigeria, she would have to show him proof that there is a round-trip ticket purchased and paid for, okay? Purchased and paid for. She would have to show, and him too, okay? If he was to take the kids somewhere, he would have to show that he had a round-trip ticket paid for, okay? All right, where are we? Okay. Holiday shared alternate. Thanksgiving this year to the respondent, 2022. Christmas this year to the petitioner. Father's Day belongs to the respondent. Mother's Day belongs to the petitioner. So that's what he meant when he said Mother's Day was her court order day. Because she could have, in my opinion, I feel like she could have, based on this court order. However, she said that she didn't feel like it was an option because she would have had to ask him for the children, okay? But Mother's Day and Father's Day do belong to the prospective parent. Okay. The respondent Father's Day, the petitioner Mother's Day. New Year's Day to the petitioner in 2023 and 2024. New Year's is going to be to the father. Parties may each have time with the children during the children's birthday. Other times as agreed upon by the party. This custody and visitation order shall be non-Montenegro. I don't even know what that word means. Montenegro. I don't even know what that means. Let me look it up. What in the world is non-Montenegro mean? Let's look. Non-Montenegro. Non-Montenegro. What the hell is that? What does it mean if an order is non-Montenegro? It means that up until the date specified in the order, it can be changed by either party simply on a showing of the best interest for the kid. Okay, which means that if those two work out something together, the custody and visitation can be changed. And I think that's what happened, because when he was going to Portugal, he asked her, can he offset his weeks with the kids? And she obliged. Okay, she agreed to switch up the time spent with the child because of his trip to Portugal. She obliged with him. Okay. Petitioner shall pay $50,000 to the respondent as an equalization payment. Payment shall be made within 30 days after execution of the divorce judgment, which means that he already got it. Financial accounts, including bank accounts, shall be confirmed in each party's name. Korra Arts Entertainment shall be confirmed by Korra, separate property. Justin Dean Chiropractic Corporation shall be confirmed as Justin's separate property. All vehicles in possession of the party shall be confirmed as their separate property. All loans, credit cards in the party's name shall be confirmed as their separate property, as their separate debt. No party shall seek attorney fees from the other through entry of the judgment unless to enforce the terms of this agreement or any remedies sought which have a separate statute. So to enforce this agreement, if one was violating and the other one was not violating, they can get the other person to pay their attorney fees. This will resolve all issues of community property assets, community property debt, and reimbursement or credits. Counsel for petitions shall prepare the dissolution for judgment. Said agreement is not subject to mediation confidentiality. Okay. Said agreement is not subject to mediation confidentiality. So that is what they agreed on, both signed November the 18th, 2022. All right. All right. So the $50,000 was for equal payments. And yeah, that's because she was making more money than him. Okay. So that is what they agreed upon. But we know that is not what they are abiding by. Woo, child. What else y'all want to see? What else y'all want to see? Lord Jesus. All right, let me see the stipulation waiver. This was in December. This was right after they signed that. Let me see what this says. Okay. So I think this is what he said that she shared with the people, the stipulation agreement. Is that what he said that she shared? Anyway, this is a waiver of final declaration of disclosure stipulation. Okay. Disclosure stipulation and waiver of final declaration of disclosure. Under Family Code, the parties agree to waive the requirement of Family Code Section 2105 concerning the final declaration of disclosure. The parties agreed as follows. We have complied with Family Code Section 2104. The preliminary declaration of disclosure have been completed and exchanged. We have completed and exchanged a current income and expense declaration that include all material facts and information on each party's earnings, accumulation, and expenses. We have fully complied with the family law. Okay, let me just see what they're trying to say. Characteristics of access. Each party enter into the waiver, knowing, intelligent, and voluntarily. Each party. Okay, so basically, this right here, they were supposed to waive. I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're not supposed to discuss the financial, the assets and the liabilities of each party. Like she's not supposed to say he broke. He not supposed to say she broke. What an address at? I'm gonna watch out for addresses. What address did I post? That's the lawyer's address. That's the attorney's address. That's the attorney's address. And the courts. That's the attorney's and the court's address. But thank you for telling me that. So basically, they are not supposed to disclose the amount of community debt and obligation, the value of their assets, community properties, the interest, or the characteristics of all assets. So basically, they're not even supposed to be discussing this Negro broke or that Negro broke. They're not supposed to be discussing how much money each one of the parties make because they know because they had to report it. Okay, so they're not supposed to be discussing each other's finances. Okay, so that's a final declaration of disclosure. And they're not supposed to be disclosing personal information dealing with their finances and stuff. Okay. All right, so that's that one. Let's go back to some of this stuff I'm going to do tomorrow. Let me close some of these down. Thanks for the support. I request. Okay, I read that one. I read that one. I read that one. I read neither party can pose. I read what they agreed upon. I read they're not supposed to be disclosing each other's shit. Which one is this one? I'm not sure what this one is. I may have to come back to that. All right. So let's read. Maybe I shouldn't get into that finances, huh? I want to read waiver of final. Okay, I just read that one. Proposed judgment. Okay, this is December the 18th. Did I do that one already? Oh, I did. So that's the one I don't know what it is. I did that one. I did that one. I did that one. I did that one. Summons, summons, summons. What is this? Summons, summons, summons. What is this one? You have been sued. Ooh, what do you get sued for? This is some summons of Justin being sued. It says right here, you have been sued. Read the information below on the next page. Petitioner name is Anita Dean. I'm not sure what she sued him for. I think this may have been what date was this? No, this is the same day she filed for a divorce. So I'm not sure what this is. I'm not sure what that is, y'all. Y'all ain't no attorney. I'm just, okay. Family law cover sheet, proof of service of summons. Oh, this is proof of summons. This is just saying that they sent him, they summons him. There's proof of summons. Okay. Proposed judgment. Was this the one that I opened this one already? Okay. Woo! Let me see how long it is first. Ooh, y'all, this is the nitty gritty right here, baby. This is the nitty gritty. Should we do this today or should we do this tomorrow? This breaks down. Let me see. Should we do this one today or tomorrow? Hold on. This is actually this. Let me see. So this is it's the same thing that we just read, but it goes in further detail of more personal stuff. Yeah, we kind of already went over this. Well, look what it says right here. So on number 7, it says there shall only be peaceful contact between the parties. Formal name restored. So she asked for her formal means her old damn name. Okay. She asked for her old name to be restored. Okay. So in the divorce decree, she did ask for her old name, her formal means old, her old name to be restored. Okay. So if anybody ever said that she did not ask for her name to be restored, that is not true. So this go into all the details. Y'all want to know all of this? I mean, it goes into like credit cards. Hold on. Community or a party for the contribution made by the community or either other parties to the education or training of a party. Oh yeah, this goes into all the details of what I just told y'all. What they agreed upon. This breaks it down. Ooh, Lord. Let's read the dismissal first. Dismissal of related matters. This stipulated judgment hereby resolve the related cases between the parties, whereas Chuckawufanya Anita Dean agrees to dismiss without prejudice her request for domestic violence restraining order against Justin Dean. Lead case number related. So she had and Justin agrees to dismiss without prejudice his request for domestic violence restraining order. Again, they both had a restraining order. They both had, and I had that information too, the restraining orders. They both had a restraining order against each other, so they both dismissed it. Reconciliation. Any reconciliation between the parties shall not cancel, terminate, or modify the force of effect any provision of this agreement, awarding, confirming, or assigning assets or obligation to either party unless the party agree to the contrary in writing. Other terms and conditions. Entire agreement. Okay, hold on. All right, I'm just trying to find it. This long. Okay, no, it stops. All right. Well, let's go up front. Ooh, Jesus. Okay, so now this one right here. Let me read some of y'all comments. What y'all think about this information so far? She said you need to spend time on it. So tomorrow, yes, girl. She said, which mean it doesn't mean it wasn't the truth. The judge just determined she wasn't in intimate danger. Yeah, that's true. He says she's still using his name, just a liar. Nope, she asked for it to be reinstated to her formal name. That is what she asked for, to be reinstated to her formal name. Okay. So this right here, the stipulation judgment that was done on 12/8, it literally just breaks down everything that I just said, but it just breaks it down like written out, to be honest. It's 17 pages. And let me just read some of it, okay? Irreconcilable differences have arisen between the parties, and these differences have led to an irremediable breakdown of the marriage. The parties have separated and are living apart from each other. They have not resumed their marital relationship since their separation. The parties were married on July 21, 2018, and separated on March the 10th, 2022, for a marriage duration of 3 years, 7 months. There are 2 minor children involved in the marriage, and it lists their names and date of birth. There is presently on file in the Superior Court of State of California, Los Angeles, the case number blah, 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 a proceeding for dissolution between the parties. Wife filed the petition on March the 30th. The court acquired jurisdiction of the husband on April 2022 when he was served. Okay, so listen, she filed March, he wasn't served until April 22 of 22. Okay. Both parties separated personal properties in the possession and control of the owner of the separated parties. Okay. Property, I'm sorry. The parties shall live separate and apart, except for the duties and obligation imposed and assumed under this agreement. Each shall be free from interference, authority, and control of the other, as though he or she were single or unmarried. Each party may conduct, carry on, and engage in employment, profession, business, or trade, which to him or her may seem advisable for his or her own use or benefit, without any free from any control, restraints, or interference, direct or indirect, by the other party, and in all respects acts as if they each were unmarried, which means he can't control her damn twerking. If twerking is how she make her money, then he is not supposed to be interfering. Okay. Except as expressly provided to the contrary in this agreement, in any property acquired by either party on or after the date of separation shall be the sole and separate property of the person acquiring it. So any monies that she made or anything she acquired after the separation is hers and is his after the separation. So apparently the $50,000 that she had to pay, that was before the separation. So she had money, more money than him before the separation, okay? Each party waived any and all rights in or to the separate property of the other and confirm it to be the sole and separate property of the party acquiring it. On or after the date of separation, the earnings from the personal services of either party after that date of separation shall be the sole separate property of the earnings. Okay. So, jurisdiction, the court has jurisdiction of the children. Okay, it said the county habitual residence of the minor children is the United States. Okay, it's basically saying the country of habitual residence of the minor children is the United States. Okay. Penalties for violating this order. If you violate this order, you may be subject to civil or criminal penalties, or both. Legal custody, joint legal custody of the minor children is awarded to the petitioner and the respondent, who shall share the rights and responsibilities to make decisions relating to health, education, and welfare of the minor children. Physical custody, joint physical custody is awarded to the petitioner and respondent, who shall share significant periods of physical custody in such a way as to ensure minor children has frequent and continuing contact with both parents. Parents planning, commencing forward. The parties shall exercise a week on and week off schedule, Sunday 5 p.m. to Sunday 5 p.m. Holidays, the parties shall share. Okay, we already went over that. Mother's Day every year to the petitioner. Father's Day every year to the respondent. So, truth be told, she could have, by court order, got her child, but she probably didn't think he was going to give it to her. But truth be told, by court order, she could have gotten her child, okay, on Mother's Day. All right, each party may have time with the minor children during the children's birthday. Okay, each party is allowed to travel. Okay, I already read that. The parenting and visiting schedule can be modified if agreed upon. Okay, we already read that. Okay, we said the child support is 0. The parties are fully informed of their rights concerning the child support. No child support. Oh, wow. Okay, each party shall pay their own costs. Wow. How do you do that? Do you have two healthcare plans? That's kind of weird to me. Okay, it says health insurance coverage for the minor children must be maintained by the parties if available at no reasonable cost through their respective place of employment or something. So they both have to have different health insurance plans on the kids? That's kind of crazy. Both. The parent ordered to provide health insurance must seek continuance of coverage for the child. Wow. That's kind of weird. So both of them are responsible. Health insurance coverage for the minor children must be maintained by the parties if available at no or reasonable cost through their respective places of employment or self-employment. Both parties are ordered to cooperate in the presentation, collection, and reimbursement of any healthcare claims. Oh, okay. So basically, it's saying whichever party can get the health care free through their employment is the one that have to carry it. I don't know how that works, but the parent ordered to provide health care insurance must seek continuance of coverage for the child after the child attained the age when the child is no longer considered eligible for coverage as a dependent under the insurance contract. If the child is incapable of sustaining employment because of the physical or mental disability, illness, or the condition as chiefly dependent upon the parent providing health insurance for support and maintenance. So basically, it's saying that whoever maintained the health insurance, the other one's supposed to help. They're supposed to still do some type of equal 50-50 sharing of that. Spousal support and petitioner and respondent both waived any and all rights to receive spousal support. No spousal support shall be paid by either party. The rights to receive spousal support or alimony from the other is terminated forever. So they can't come back later and ask for any type of spousal support. It's done. It's a done deal, okay? Not ever. Okay, we already talked about the division of the community property. They ain't really, well, this goes into, damn, Korra had a whole lot of bank accounts. Shit, Korra says shit. Any and all financial accounts, including checking and saving accounts, amongst others in the petitioner's name, Bank of America, Bank of America, Bank of America, Bank of America, Guaranteed Trust, so all of that, they split all that shit up. Okay, so Guaranteed Trust, bank editing, Apple stock, cryptocurrency held in account in the petitioner's name. List the petitioner. Korra, like shit, I got this. Okay, the following properties where whether community or separate is awarded to the respondent as the separate properties. Okay, what did he get? I'm gonna be nosy. Okay, so Justin got personal effects, furniture, appliances, jewelry, appliances, and other household items in the respondent's possession. So when she left, I'm assuming that whatever was left in that house, Justin got. Any vehicle, business interest, Justin Dean Chiropractic Professional Corporation, any and all financial accounts, including checking, saving, and retirement, Bank of America, Bank of America, Bank of America, American Gold, Eagle Coins, the following debts. Ooh, debts. What debts he got? Bank of America, Bank of America. And he got a lewd bank unsecured loan. Okay, the following debts, whether community or separate, are awarded and conformed to the respondent, Bank of America, student loans in respondent name. Oh, so he pay all his student loans off. He still got student loans. It says any and all debts in respondent's name, including credit cards and loans, amongst other Bank of America credit card and student loan. Which means she probably put 40,000 toward his student loan, but it is not paid off. He still has a debt of a student loan debt. Y'all, I'm putting it all on the floor. The equalization division of the community assets and obligation, the petitioner shall pay the respondent the sum of 50,000. The payment shall be made. Okay, we already talked about the attorney fees. They pay their own. Neither party shall name, reference, or mention. Okay, we said all of that. Former name of petitioner her name shall be restored to Chekawafanda Anita. Reimbursement waiver. Ooh, what was the reimbursement? Oh, they waive all rights to reimbursement for the following: Epstein credit, Watts credit, Freaks Freaks credit. All rights of reimbursement pursuant to the family code or otherwise for separation of property contributed to the acquisition, maintenance, or improvement for the community property. I don't know what all that stuff means. All rights of reimbursement pursuant to the family otherwise due to the community party. I don't know what all that stuff means. But anyway, they waive reimbursement, meaning that neither one of them owe each other shit. All right, so obligation. Hold on. All right, obligations. All right, so any tax obligation incurred after the date of separation by either party shall be paid solely by the party, including its, unless the liability or obligation is expressly identified in the agreement. All right, they got to pay their own taxes. Okay, neither one of them can hold each other harmless from any liability, costs, or expenses, including attorney fees. So they got to pay their own shit. Okay, we know the jurisdiction is Los Angeles County Supreme Court. All right, that's all. Hold on. This actually goes into what will happen if they breach this contract, right? Which they would have to take each other to court. They actually could do this. Shit. They could do this and get the other person in trouble. Whew. They both signed it on December the 7th of 2022. And they both of their lawyers signed it. Okay. So that was the stipulation judgment. So I guess that's what he said. She said, well, his lawyer asked if she would help pay his attorney fees. Well, guess what? The divorce decree says she don't have to pay shit. The divorce decree says she is not responsible for paying any of his court fees, okay? His attorney fees. That was that. Okay, so notice of hearing August the 16th. Let's see what this is. August the 16th of 2022. All right, what happened? Oh, okay. So this restraining order that was taken out, let me just see. Somebody took a restraining order out. Name of the person asking for the order, Dr. Justin Dean. Name of the person to be restrained, Chukwuemeka Dean. So he put a restraining order on her, or he took one out on her August, well, whenever he took it out, but August the 16th, he received a notice of hearing and it says denied. Well, it says a temporary restraining order of the DV. So this was a domestic violence restraining order. Now it says it could have been all granted into the court hearing, all denied into the court hearing, or partially granted and partially denied into the court hearing. And then it says specify reasons for denial in B below. So the reason it was denied, reason for denial of some of the other personal conduct and stay away orders as requested in the form DB 100 request for, it says the fact that stated in the form do not show reasonable proof. So it was denied because the facts as stated in form DB 100 do not show reasonable proof of a past act or act of abuse. The facts do not describe in sufficient detail the most recent incident of abuse, such as what happened, the dates, who did what to whom, or any injuries or history of abuse, and further explanation of reason for denial or reason not listed above. Okay. And it looks like temporary restraining order, if granted, DB 110, at least 5. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see. So it says partially granted and partially denied. I'm trying to figure out what's the partially granted and partially denied. So the denied reason for denial, but where's the partially granted? Okay, I got B. Partially granted and partially denied into the court hearing. Specify reason for denial. It says many of the issues in the DVRO deal with child custody and visitation issues and not domestic violence. Okay, y'all see that? Y'all saw that? It was denied because many of the issues that he wrote up in the domestic violence restraining order deal with child custody and visitation issues and not domestic violence. So it was denied. His DV, and this is the thing, he said he won everything that he filed for, and it's just not true. It's just not true. It was denied. And we see it here. It was denied, and it says the reasons. The fact, because the courts are based on the facts, not your hearsay, not because you're a doctor, not because the color of your skin, and not because you are an American. It deals with facts. The facts, as stated in the form, do not show reasonable proof of past acts or acts of abuse. The facts do not describe in sufficient details the most recent incident of abuse, such as what happened, the date, who did what, or any injuries or history of abuse. Further explanation of reason for denial or reason not listed above. And it says many of the issues in the DVR deals with child custody and visitation issues and not domestic violence. Now, I'm not sure why they scratched that out, or was that supposed to be a line under it, but it don't even matter. It was denied. Okay. So that's that restraining order right there. Now, whether he did another one, I'm not sure, but that's that one. That was the one denied in August. Okay. Let me just take a peek. All right, this don't even really tell me nothing. I thought it was gonna tell me something. This is about some financial shared financial information. Hold on, I was about to be nosy. Okay, this is just a court order to share financial information for the divorce, legal separation, or the nudity case. So this is just, they was just requesting the financial information. They don't have that information on it. Let's see what this one says. Okay, hold on. Okay. Now this right here, it says, okay, this one right here was a request for respondents' preliminary declaration of disclosure. Okay, this is the respondent's request for respondents' preliminary declaration of disclosure. So, haven't served. Okay, so this is July 21st, 2022. So she filed for divorce in March. He got served in April. And apparently, this is the respondent, Justin Wade Dean, and his attorney of record. They provided an exchange of their preliminary declaration of disclosure on June 22. See the attachment. Now, this is where I think that he was asking for stuff, okay? Because that's what it looked like it read. Let me read it to you. Oh, Lord, let me try to cipher through this handwriting. Stipulation and orders, temporary order pending judgment for further court order. This order agrees to hearing. Okay, so parties elect to have this case heard at signature resolution, I think that might be advance. And it says something about, I don't know what they say. Cost subject to relocation. Okay, something about cost subject to relocation, reimbursement, and without prejudice, attorney fees and costs. Okay, it said the party understand that they have the right to advance notice of court proceedings and any opportunity to be heard by the court, including the rights to present evidence, cross-examine witness, and argue. And by signing this agreement, waive any rights to further notice and opportunities to be heard for the purpose of the validity of the court orders made for this judgment. So parties elect to have this case heard at signature resolution, father to advance. So rights to advance, and it looked like, I don't know if they say 1 day, I don't know what they say, something day costs subject to relocation, reimbursement, and without prejudice, attorney fees and court costs. I'm not sure what that means. It looked like he was trying to ask for some shit to me. Okay, I'm not trying to show the addresses. Parties shall remain in individual therapy, not subject to waiver of patient psychiatric privileges, father and mother to enroll in any online parenting course, parties to communicate via counsel only, father to exercise visitation with both June and Athena for something with during play therapy time when a pediatric nurse is present. All other uh something agreeable by the parties via counsel to confirm to meet and confirm ooh case pediatric nurse to perform child exchange in the place manner. Ooh, child, I don't know what the hell he was talking about. He writes sloppy. I don't know what the hell all that his lawyer was saying. Proof of service. All right. So I don't know what the hell he was saying on that one, y'all. He was asking for something. Proof of miscellaneous proof of service. Got that declaration. Got that proposed form. Did we do this one? It seemed like they were both filing restraining orders on each other. So they were both fighting. They were both definitely fighting. That's why it cost them so damn much money. This is why this cost them so much money. This is crazy. Oh, I think I just opened that one. Temporary restraining order. Who had a restraining order on who? All right, now this one. All right, Justin Dean. This another one. Goddamn, how many restraining orders did he ask for? This is for January 10th, 2023. He wanted protected person Justin, restrained person Korra. He put a restraining order out on her and the children because there's other protected people. So he wanted a restraining order on her and against the children, meaning that the kids was 5 months and 2 years old. He was asking for temporary restraining order so she could be away from the kids. Okay, this was in January. I gotta figure out what happened on this one. This joke crazy. He was filing restraining order to kiss your baby mama. Let's find out what happened to this proposed 110. Let's find out what happened to this proposed 110. So that was done. So now what were the other restraining orders? So he did one January 10th, 2023. He did another one. The parte was it was the same time. So he did that January the 10th, and then he went back and did a parte January 12th. Okay, it's around the same. Responsive declaration responsive. Okay, let's see what this one is. Is this? Oh, this is the one I said I don't know what this means. Okay, hold on. All right, here we go. All right, y'all. I guess this is Korra response or the judge response. Okay, this one I think I did. An order, I do not consent to the order requested, but I consent to the following order: an order reserving the issue of monetary sanction family code. Okay. The court may not make an ex parte custody order unless there has been a showing of immediate harm to the child or immediate risk that the child will be removed from the state of California. See Family Code 3064. No compelling evidence was offered showing that either of the children are at risk for violation or abduction. The request relief requires additional notice and a fair opportunity to respond. So listen, this was the respondent declaration. So basically it said the court found no compelling evidence of the children being at risk for violence or abduction. Okay. So the ex parte, it says the court may not make an ex parte custody order unless there has been a showing of immediate harm. I'm thinking her lawyer said this. Her lawyer did this. Okay, yeah. Her lawyer did this. Her lawyer did this. Petitioner. Yeah. Her lawyer did this. So she fought the ex parte. She fought the ex parte and she actually won. I do not consent to the order requested for child custody visitation. So she fought, the ex parte and she won. She fought it and she said the court may not make an ex parte custody order unless there has been a showing of immediate harm to the children or risk that the child, and you could tell that her lawyer wrote this and not her, but you could tell that Justin wrote that other thing. There's no way that his lawyer wrote the other thing, unless Korra is just extremely intelligent, because this is written intelligently. What Justin wrote was not written intelligent. I'm sorry, but it was not. It was not. I'm not sorry, but it was just not. It was not at all. Okay, so that was on the 18th. No. That was on the 17th, the responsive. Then the proposed, this is on the 18th. Oh no, this is Justin. I think I already went over this. Yeah. I did that one. All right. So substitution of attorneys. So on January 18th, something happened to somebody's attorney. Let's find out. And then we're gonna stop and we're gonna get the rest of it tomorrow, y'all. So on January the 18th, somebody got a substitution of attorney. Make the following substitute a former legal representative attorney. Okay, so I guess so Justin must have asked for a substitution of attorney and they had to consent to it. Okay. Because it says right here, I consent to the substitution. She signed off on January 18th. Notice to the party without an attorney and the party represent, and then her attorney signed off. So her and her attorney signed off on January 18th that they consent to the substitution of an attorney. So, meaning that the same attorney was not going to be hearing the case. He wasn't going to be dealing with the same attorney he was originally dealing with. So, January 18th, Korra and her attorney signed off that they consent to a substitution of attorney. Okay. Request DV prevention with minor child. So Justin asked on the 10th. I think I went over this already, didn't I? We have a child together. We're married. Let's see what he said, y'all. In this section, explain how the person has been abusive. The judge will use this information to decide your request. Here are examples of what abuse means under the law. So what did he say? He said, mother brought an entourage of family. Wait a minute, hold on. He says, yes, I felt nervous and feared for my own safety because I was assaulted by her sister who threatened to slap me. Oh, wow, she hit him? Did Nancy hit him? Oh, wow, I didn't know that. It said, mother brought an entourage of family members to the drop-off pickup of our children for the purpose of intimidating me. Her sister threatened to slap me if I exited my car, which I would have to do to retrieve our daughters. Then a large male exited her car and aggressively approached me while I held our daughter. The mother videotaped parts of the incident while cackling with laughter as she videotaped me for her online audience, who she regularly inspires to send me hate mails online despite clear orders in our marital settlement agreement prohibiting this. It says, how often has this person abused you? He said, weekly. Online live stream references, give dates of estimates of when it happened. He says, on a nearly daily basis, the mother posts our children online and gives the audience a real-time view of their lives. DCS is involved. Mom live streamed herself putting on makeup while the children were completely unattended. Okay, all the stuff that he said before. On January Street, okay, all the stuff that he didn't say before. On a nearly daily basis, despite reaching a settlement agreement that prohibits negative statements about the other party online or releasing case information online, mother continues to violate these provisions in order to harass me, undermine my online reputation, and to sabotage my business as a chiropractor. I have done everything I can to avoid court interventions. However, there is no other way to stop her defamation of me. Mother has allowed our daughters to be subjected to an unreasonable risk of harm. June holding a butcher knife, June running into the street with oncoming traffic, leaving them unattended, bringing people to drop off point to threaten to slap me in front of our children. Athena almost choked on cabbage while mom was live streaming. June suffered unexplained head injury. I thought it was a bug bite. Does a person have a firearm? No. Order to not abuse. I asked the judge to order the person to not do the following things to me or anyone listed in: harass, attack, strike, threaten, assault, sexually or otherwise hit, follow, stalk, molest, destroy personal property, keep under surveillance, impersonate on the internet, electronically or otherwise, block movements, annoy it by phone or other electronic means, including repeatedly contact or disturb the peace. Stay away order: me, my home, my job, my workplace, my visit. How far do you want the person to stay away? 100 yards, 300 feet. Oh, shit. Let me see what the judge said, y'all. This is not a court order. Let me see. Did the judge say yay or nay? I asked the judge to allow me to record calls or communication the person in make to me when those calls or communication violate this restraining order. I asked the judge to order the person to not make any changes to any insurance or other coverage for me, the children. Anyway, let's see if the judge granted this one. Okay. Again, I think I read all this. She obtained passport for both children to travel without my consent. What? Wait a minute. What? Request for order. Request for order, no travel with children. This form is attached. Da-da-da-da. Your name, Justin. Do you think the other parent may take the children without your permission? Yes. Yes. A foreign country? Yes. If yes, what country? Nigeria. She obtained the passports for both children to travel without my consent. I thought she didn't get the one for Athena. Why do you think the other parent may take the children without your permission? The other parent has violated or threatened to violate a custody or visitation order in the past, does not have strong ties to California, has a history of domestic violence, child abuse, not cooperating with me in parenting. She earned her income online and can live anywhere. Nigeria is not a member of the Hague Convention. She refuses to share passport information and has threatened to leave with our children. So you know how he said everything he filed he won. Well, he didn't win because she's allowed to take her children out of the country. The judge says no. She's allowed to take the children out of the country. It says change current court order. I want to change a current child custody or visitation order. Explain your current order and why you want to change. Due to the mom's negligent behavior while online, DCFS may remove. I thought it picked up somewhere else because it just stopped right there. May remove. Oh, he wanted to change. This judge said, I want to change the current court order. He tried to change the current court order instead of them having joint custody. He asked for legal custody and physical custody. Request for child custody and visitation order. He requests dad. Oh yeah, so he requests to change the court order. It said, where has the child lived for the past 5 years? List any city and state the child has lived in unless it is unknown. to the other parent. Where it says, where has the child lived for the last 5 years? He said, with dad. He didn't even put mama. He said, with dad. Oh my God. He says, with dad. Wow. Justin. It says, I asked the court to order that the person have the following temporary visitation rights. No visitation until the hearing. Oh, this is the one he did already, this ex parte. So this was yeah, child abduction risk. I believe that there is a risk that the other parent will take our child out of California and hide the child from me. He really thought she was trying to take the kids back to Nigeria. Mm. Wow, 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 wow. He did the most. I would not want, okay, so the ex parte order. Oh no, this is the ex parte order. Okay, my bad. I thought this was the, oh yeah, so this is it. This is the ex parte order. So the final, it says temporary emergency ex parte child custody visitation. It says the findings, temporary emergency ex parte orders are needed to help prevent an immediate loss or irreparable harm to a party or to children in the case, help prevent immediate loss or damage to property subject to disposition in the case, or set procedure for a hearing. The following temporary emergency order expired on the day and time of the hearing scheduled unless extended by the court. Other orders. So the only thing that they out of, like I said before, the only thing that they granted out of that whole ex parte, they denied everything except for they can't post the kids online. And like I said before, they have to have a third party. That was the only thing out of the entire ex parte that they granted. Okay. The only thing that they granted. So when he tell people he won, he really did not win. He did not. They did not take the children. He did not get legal, temporary legal and physical custody. They both still had custody. The only thing that they did was said that the kids cannot be videotaped, nor can a third party meet up with them. That's it. He did not win that one. So he did a temporary restraining order in August and he did a restraining order in January. This one say judgment. I think I opened this before and I didn't know what it meant. Oh no. Oh, what do you mean by judgment? Oh, I read this already, didn't I? I think I did. Yeah. Yeah, I did this one. Yeah. Yeah, I read this one. All right, hold on. Somebody got held in contempt. Let's see who got held in contempt. We all in their business. This somebody in September of 2023 got held in contempt. Let me see. Attorney of party without attorney. So Anita Obidi, and you see her name right here, Obidi, because this is September 19, 2023. So they are divorced. So Anita Obidi, you see that, right? Anita Obidi, because they are divorced. Oops, I didn't mean to show her address. Oops, I didn't mean to show his. All right. Who is held in contempt? Let's see. You are ordered to appear in court. Okay, to citee, Justin Dean, you are ordered to appear in court as follows: to give any legal reason why this court should not find you guilty or contempt, punish you for willfully disobeying its order as set forth in the affidavit below, and any attached affidavit of facts constituting contempt, and require you to pay for the benefit of the moving party attorney fees and costs of the proceedings. So he was held in contempt for something. What was he held in contempt for? It says had knowledge for the order. So apparently he missed the court. It says citing was present in court at the time of the order was made. So he was in court at the time the order was made. I have not previously filed a request with the court that the citing be held in contempt. So he was, okay, non-payment of child. Oh, child. Okay. So orders of contempt, I think for non-payment of child school fees, the respondent is to pay half of the minor June Dean fees of $850 monthly and has defaulted for 3 months owing $25.50. Respondent has refused to attend passport appointment to facilitate minor Athena Dean from visiting plaintiff home. So she already held him in contempt for this. What did they do? All right. So she held him in contempt. And let's see what happened. Because that's just the order of contempt. That was September. This is December. Was this another order? Damn. Non-payment. Oh yeah, of the same thing. So what happened? What happened, you guys? What happened? Oh, this one says non-payment of June Dean school fees. Now on 5,100. Oh, she took them again. Respondent has refused to facilitate communication with children during his time with them. No calls or texts. Has refused to facilitate communication. Oh, okay. She's fighting because he won't let the girls call her during his visitation time. That's what it looks like to me. She's fighting because she's saying that he won't let the girls call her. And she also wanted the fees for the school. That was again in December. It's a different one. So what did they say? That was when? December the 4th? All right, let's look at December the 26th, the day after Christmas. Lord Jesus, what happened, y'all? We all in their business. Oh, return of notice, huh? This is considered ex parte communication and cannot be accepted by the court. We regret. We must return your documents for the following reason. This is considered ex parte communication and cannot be accepted by the court. Okay, what happened? No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Here goes the minutes. Well, I'm trying to tell you, they had a whole lot going on. All right, so what I have not downloaded, you guys, is a whole lot, y'all. It's a whole lot. All right, all right, all right. Response dissolution. Okay, let's see. Temporary restraining order. That's for what y'all want. Look, she said you scroll so fast. Oh, I was scrolling so fast. I'm sorry, y'all. Look. What do y'all want? to know about notice court hearing form, temporary restraining order, proposed ex parte, I think we got that one, responsive declaration, substitute of attorney, limited scope. It's so many of them. Did Justin represent himself? Yes. So look, I did get that one. Let's go to that one. I did open that one. He represented himself after his attorney removed herself. Let me show you that. I do have that. She removed herself. Is this it? I think she removed herself. Yeah. All right. So right here, this is actually this year though. Okay. Right here, he did substitution of attorney. It says the court and all parties are notified that respondent Justin Dean makes the following substitution of attorney: Tamara Benfield Falk. New legal representation, party is requesting self. See right here? Justin Dean, he is requesting to represent himself. So this was again January the 4th, 2024. So this year, I consent to this substitution. So he requested to represent himself. So he has no attorney. He has no attorney on record. He requests to represent himself. Okay. So that's happened. That happened. If anybody want these documents, let me know. Can I do that? I don't know if I can do that. Oh, look, you remember how he said Florida General Family Law? Why did I say Florida? I'll download some more of these tomorrow and we'll go over them. I don't know if y'all want to go over all 99. Oh, wait a minute. Limited scope representation, $3.80. What do y'all think this is about? This is January. Okay, let me ask y'all something. What month was the most viable months? Does it say why lawyer left? No, it does not. It does not say why the lawyer left. It does not. Well, let me see. Well, let me see. No, it doesn't say. No, it just says that he requested to represent himself. What months? What months? Day and month of what year was the most stuff going on to where y'all want to know what happened? Like, do y'all know? Oh, right here, notice of withdrawal of attorney. Oh, I didn't see this one. Let me order it. How much it costs? $2.50. Let me order it right quick. Lord Jesus. I'm about to be broke with all this shit. No, I'm just playing. Y'all treated me good. Okay, so notice of withdrawal. So on March the 2nd, 2023, there was a notice of withdrawal of attorney. I'm purchasing it now. By law, you are not supposed to share those documents. Do not share those out. Okay, all right. Thank you. I won't share them. All right, y'all. I got the notice of withdrawal. Do y'all want to know why? Do y'all want to know why? Let's find out. Let's find out why, in accordance I withdraw as attorney on record for the petitioner. The final judgment of dissolution, legal separation, nullity, percentage, or post-judgment order was entered January 2025. The last known address for the petitioner was, I'm not going to say that. I mailed a copy of notice of withdrawal to the petitioner. Oh, this one right here is a notice of withdrawal from Lance. This is a notice of withdrawal from attorney or party with that party. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, this is Korra. This is notice of withdrawal from Korra's person. The name is Lance Clarity. It looked like it was two people, Joel D. Aquario and Lance Clarity, or something like that. But it looked like it was a notice of withdrawal from Korra's. Instead of more don't be playing. No, this one right here was not for non-payment. This one was for because the divorce, it says it's because the divorce was resolved. The final judgment of dissolution, legal separation, nullity, percentage, or post judgment order was entered. So that was the reason of the withdrawal. That was Korra's attorney. So I thought we was about to get something. Didn't y'all think we was about to get something? Respondent declaration, limited scope. Ooh, what's this one about? We'll read that one tomorrow. I download some of these and read them in advance. That way I know what's good and what's not good. I don't want to download every last one of these. This will just be too much, I think. I do want to get that one. I'm going to get that one. I want to see what happened in the family law. Because I heard him say something like, no, it's different. This is the family law. There was 2 consent temps, one in June and one in September, and then one in December. So it was 1, 2, 3 contempts that I could see. Let me do dates. What about April this year? Oh, yeah. April this year. April or May. So they got the mail return, but I don't know what that mail return. That was 2024. Let me see. April this year. Oh, yeah. 2024, right? Where is that one? April 8th, 2024. This one, custody order filed by petitioner. How can I get that one? Hold on. April 8th. It's a lot of shit. Look at this one. Temporary restraining order denied in partial, granted in partial, filed by the respondent. So Justin temporary order was denied in partial, granted in partial. Let me see if there's any other temporary restraining orders. He told me, I want everything. He lied. He said this because he knew that they would never pull this up. They would never pay this money to get it, is why. Temporary restraining order. Somebody did a temporary restraining order January the 1st, January the 11th, denied. She said, Amor, you know you need to follow Jade OSA. I started this morning. She has a lot of info on this story too. Okay. Thank you. Is that what you sent me today? Because you said you sent me something. Was that it? They had a court hearing. Ooh, I want that one. How do I get that? How do I get that? I got May 24th. Where's the one that you just said April the 24th? Where's that one at? Why I don't have that one over here? I'm gonna look for that one because the only thing I see for 2024 is this one. I'm gonna have to get that one, the one that you just said, unless they don't give you that one. But y'all, listen, can she sue him for all the lies? Well, when you say can she sue him for all the lies, what do you mean? Which ones? Like saying things like I won everything and I beat not that one, but can she sue him for saying that she slept with many men while she was pregnant and stuff like that? Yes, she can, because the fact of the matter is he said that she did, and he came back out and apologized and said that she didn't do it, and now he's saying that she did do it. Yes, that is defamation. That is definitely defamation. She said, be careful with Jade. She is combative and crazy. Ooh, who is Jade? She says she is combative and crazy. Yes, ma'am. She was showing that lady that they going to court with the RNG of this month. Oh, I know what you're talking about. So we're gonna come back tomorrow, you guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and download some of these and just read them and see, because I got access today, you guys. I got access today, and I was like, oh, I can't believe I got access to their freaking documents, everything. So he can't lie. Everything is here. Everything is here. So we're going to close up now, and we're going to come back tomorrow, and I'm going to open up some of these on my own. And if I find it juicy, I'm going to bring it to you guys tomorrow. So y'all definitely need to come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. Tell your friend. Pull up with your drinks. We're going to look into more of this and see what is what. We're going to see what is what. We're going to call it out, okay? So thank y'all. Oh, let me see what this one is right here. Let me see what this one is. Hold on. That's the one I said I need to find out what it is. I'm going to ask one of my lawyer friends what this one means, because I don't know what this one means. I'm going to ask. I have several lawyer friends. I'm going to ask them what this one means. I'll let y'all know. She said, thing is, Korra is more of a peaceful person than a vindictive one. She let all these go because of the kids, and anything she comes out to say about him is after he has triggered her with threats. Oh, I agree with you, clicks and likes. I definitely agree with you. I can tell by her persona that she just really want this past her. She really don't even want to have to deal with this. But dealing with someone like Justin, because I don't even know if y'all seen this video today, but Justin is afraid, so afraid that something else is going to come out. I don't know exactly what it is, but he is definitely afraid, because now he's basically telling Nancy to stay out of it, because he wants to fight Korra by himself. He knows Korra by himself will think about the kids and put the kids first. You know what I mean? So I think that's why he wants Nancy to shut up, because he knows if he can get Korra by herself to fight her alone, that he would have a little bit more leeway. Hence why he said in that video, everything was under control before Nancy came to town. Okay. And he posted on his thing today, which I'm going to do a video on. He said Nancy is the worst sister anyone could have. That's what he says on his on his video that he did tonight, 5 hours ago. Nancy is the worst sister anybody can have. But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will break down the rest tomorrow. It's already been 3 hours and 44 minutes. So please thumbs up this video on your way out. I will be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Time, you guys. 7 p.m. Central, which that's 8 Eastern Standard Time. So 7 p.m. Central, I will be back to break down more documents of the divorce and after the divorce, all the little stuff that they filed afterwards. We can break it down, okay? Love y'all. Thank y'all so very much. Hold on. Candy said this man is petty as hell. Yes, he is. Thank you, Candy, so much. Sonia, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Deanne, thank you for the super chat. She said Justin is worst kind of narcissist. His mama should have swallowed him. Swallowed. May the forces be with Korra. I know that's right, girl. Yes, he is definitely one that should have been swallowed. Thank y'all so much. Make sure, yes, tomorrow is $5 Friday. So please, please, please take note. Tomorrow is $5 Fridays. We'll tell you more about it tomorrow. I love you guys. Talk to y'all later. I'm getting ready to go dig into more of this stuff so I can bring it to y'all tomorrow. Okay? Talk to y'all later. Bye.